Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming today. Good to see you all. Glad you are joining us. Welcome in. We're pumped to be here because the party didn't die last week. So, thumbs up to that. That's a good thing. No one died, but the bad guys last time too. So
That's
true.
close, though. That was close.
There was close. There was a couple on the edge moments, but no one died. So we're happy about that, and we're back, ready to be in here for some more D&D. Right up at the top, I'm just going to say this week we're on. Next week we are off, though, because we really are going to have a great time because we get to hang out with Bardic Dice in real life. And some other friends of ours, too. So we're excited that we're going to get to hang out with some awesome friends in our community live, but that means we're going to be offline this upcoming weekend. So you're going to miss out on some games, but hey, it's okay. And Cringe, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, buddy. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for that coming in. Real quickly, we were having our pre-game talks in our Discord and chat and stuff, and we're going to put this question out to everyone here as we go around. Question of the starting, not a break screen question, but the question at the start is going to be showering. Do you wear your glasses or not? That's the question.
Wait, I have a case for this too.
You could explain that during your introduction.
Oh, you intro first, so you can kick us off. Yeah.
Okay.
And Bardic, thank you for the sub too.
Oh, thanks.
Chaotic today.
Chaos, oh no. Great. Okay, but yeah, we'll get into that. We'll have our players. I'll answer that, and I'll answer it, and you guys can answer in the chat too. Are you pro wearing glasses in the shower, or no way would I wear glasses in the shower? Let us know in the chat as we go around with our introduction.
We have 4 people wearing glasses, so this is quite relevant.
We do.
I mean,
so Kelly, since this kind of kicked off with you, why don't you start today and share your opinion first?
Okay. Hello, my name is Kelly. I play Raya, the level 11 rogue, who got some very cool gear last time. I'm really excited to kind of give it a whirl this time, so I'm excited. Okay, so let me make my case for this glasses thing. Okay, so I had no ways wearing, so I'm very blind with my glasses. I don't have contacts. I wear them all the time. So I started wearing glasses in the shower because I realized, I'm like, man, I was trying to read my shampoo stuff, and I have to get, so I need bifocals because I both need reading glasses and for far, so I can't see anything. So at least I have one pair of glasses I can kind of see if I do like this. So I was trying to read some stuff, and I was trying to I don't know, just do, if you're trying to shave your legs, you're trying to get accuracy, stuff like that. So I started wearing glasses in the shower, and now I can't stop because I don't want to just be blind for the whole time, and I'm enjoying myself, I don't know. So anyway, I like to just relax in there, and I don't want to be blind while I'm relaxing. So I think if you try it, you might like it. So I like it. Give it a try. That's
really good. That was a good pitch.
That was a really good pitch. I might try it.
I mean, seriously.
Once you do, you're like, because as a kind of blind person, you're used to not seeing a lot. But once you do certain activities, you're like, why would I have to do this the whole time? That I'm like, I can't see anything. I'd rather just relax and have. So I have specific shower glasses that I wear, that are an old pair of glasses I wear in the shower. So anyway.
All right.
That's all.
Awesome.
Kelly, Nick says in the chat, I don't wear glasses, but I'll wear my sunglasses in Solidarity tomorrow morning.
I'm telling you, especially if you get a natural light in there, you're like, why would you want UV rays while you're in the shower?
I want a selfie posted, sir.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Head up.
Nick will feel extra
head up, though.
cool.
And while that was happening, Nick, thank you so much for the gifted subs. It's so kind of you.
That was so
Thank
nice.
you for that.
Now we have a hype train.
We do have a hype train.
That's fun.
Insane. Oh man, thank you for that. We appreciate you. Definitely not necessary. Please enjoy our content for free, everybody. It's meant to be for free, but thank you so much. Mike, take it away.
Hi. My name's Michael. Also, Bardic Dice here on Twitch. On this channel, I play Mithranon, a level 11. Always have to look the split. Level 6 Oath of the Moon Paladin, level 5 Divine Soul Sorcerer. Super excited, especially with also some new items that he got that can help other people. So I'm so excited. Yeah. the glasses thing. You know what? You swayed me from say what to like 50-50, but I still got two problems. One, I'm related to the
Okay.
psycho guy, so there's some deep level psychology things going on of worried about shower murderers. I just don't want to see them.
Wouldn't
coming.
you want to?
No,
wouldn't
I
you
really
wanna
don't.
see?
Nope, not really.
No?
Doesn't want to see him coming. Okay.
Doesn't want to see him
Second.
coming. Okay.
Second, I'm pretty sure, at least mine, have those little screws that would get rusted. That's just me.
So if you are a glasses wearer, you probably have a pair of glasses that it's maybe a little older prescription. Maybe you can't see as sharply as you need to while driving, but it's good enough for showering. So maybe you could.
The
Also-
chat wants to know,
Yeah.
do glasses get foggy?
See, that is a
Yeah,
point
but-
that I was going to bring up on my turn.
No.
Because
Oh, I'm
So,
so
here's-
sorry.
here's what- I have I have a solution. Because obviously I've given. So I have my other pair of glasses here. So here's what you do. You put them on. You put them in the water directly to get it hot, and then you give them a little shake, and then they're good to go. It works. Because they get
Got
warm
the
enough where they're not
technique
getting
down.
steamy. It's a workaround.
I mean, there's technique here. There's trial and error. There's,
I've been doing this for
I
about
might
a
have
year
to give
now,
this a
and
try. This might change my life.
all right.
Yes.
Well, was that everything for you, Mike?
Yeah,
kind of
I'm more interested in other glasses than anything.
go give Bardic Dice a follow if you haven't already. He's a wonderful, wonderful, nice shirt wearing man over there. So go and support him as well. Give him some love, because we love him.
Oh, yeah. Also, I'm gonna be up for the next 36 hours before I sleep before the GaryCon trip. So send me your good vibes, please.
Oh my
oh
'Cause of
boy.
work. Yeah, it's gonna be something.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to get to meet live in person on Wednesday. Yes, be great.
Or be realized how awful I am and be like, we're done. This thing's over.
Yep. This
We'll
is
never
it.
work with
This-
Bardic
this
ever
will be the
again.
end. We'll see. But we're gonna jump it on over to Rachel now. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I stream on Marquis' channel, this channel actually, because we're streaming here. We jump around so many channels now I forget where I am half the time. But yeah, thank you for the hype train success. That's so exciting, by the way.
True.
Yay! You guys are awesome. You always make me blush and Mark blush too. You just can't
You guys
see
are
it.
crazy.
Blink, blink, blink.
Yeah, so but I am gonna stream tomorrow 3:30 CST. So that's gonna be fun. I stream art, so come hang out with me then. I'll probably be finishing up Dee's commission.
Fun.
So it's gonna be fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I play Karis, a level 11 Shadow Sorcerer. She's 17. Currently has a bunch of glitter that she's putting everywhere. So that's a continued kind of side quest that I made for myself.
And we won a
And
boss fight after you did it, so it might
we
be
won it.
it might be a thing.
I think it's important. I think I'm onto something. Glasses in the shower, never thought about it till today. My eyesight isn't that bad though, so like I don't really feel like I need to wear them in the shower. But
So you just wear
You know,
glasses
if
to
I-
be cool. That's what
what?
you just wear glasses to be cool.
Well, no, I mean I can't see from far away, but like in the shower, it's not like we have a giant shower that's like
Insight
No,
check. I
across-
want a Raya roll to see if those even are prescription glasses.
Are you just trying to blend in with the rest of us?
Is it either 0 or 100? Either you can see fine without glasses, or you're just
You're
completely
completely
blind
blind.
without
Don't be a
them.
pretender.
Oh, and because one weird thing too. So I have this weird thing where in a lot of my dreams I can't see anything.
Oh, I have
'Cause
that too.
it's like yeah,
Mhm.
so I'm like really blurry. So sometimes when I'm in the shower, if I'm like tired, I get like really like kind of delirious. Cause I'm like, I get like feel like really sleepy. Cause I'm like, I feel like I'm dreaming or like I'm sleeping or it's nighttime. So like if I like want to wake myself up, I'm like, well, I want to see. So
Yeah.
If I start
Smart.
having nightmares that I can't see now, Kelly, I'm gonna blame you. So,
you don't have that
You
now.
never had those?
no, I never have those.
All of
Oh.
my dreams, it's like something urgent happening, and I can't see it. I'm trying
And
to like find
That's
my
either
way
things
through
are
everything.
too blurry or the light
Yes.
is so blinding you
Yes,
like can't
it's so
open your
bright.
eyes, so you're just bumbling around,
And
unable
everyone's
to
like,
do
"Oh, that's
anything.
so real."
Yeah.
I can't see. It's awful.
I can see the
It's
spot
just
in my dreams.
frustrating.
That's weird.
Well, that's great for you. I were really
Yeah.
happy.
No,
See,
I have
guys.
plenty
You
of
realize I
bad
got
dreams.
astigmatism, so I really like being able to see in my dreams. Okay.
I've had plenty of bad dreams. I don't need another one added to the list. So.
Right. I get teeth falling out, falling off cliffs. I don't need blind added to it.
Yep.
One quick note. I know, I think Kelly said she's had these too, but I have a lot of dreams where I have to call 911 and I can't
Oh my-
press 911. I go 916.
912.
912.
Or I
Oh
keep
my
trying
goodness.
to find the
What?
send button. I'm like, where is it? And it just disappears. I'm like, I can't. How do I send it? Like, it's so yeah, but it's always like 91. Can't.
Okay,
get my
I
hand
just
on
listened to the Karis episode where she couldn't type. This is a whole Karis level issue of being that you press the one and your thumb can't stay on the one. to
Yeah,
type
it
the
like it
second
just like
time.
It, like,
flips
moves,
to a
and you're
different
like-
one, and you
we
do
need
it like
to, we
10
need to deep
times in the
dive that at
dream.
some time.
We are
There's got to
having
be a reason for that. There's something. Going on.
We're having a
Lack of
good
control.
analysis
Sorry,
of
we're way off.
dreams and other stuff.
Yeah,
My goodness.
yeah. This will
Um,
be next time. Come back on Marking Gaming to figure out what that means.
Yeah. Yeah, anyways.
Sorry.
I am Mark, the Dungeon Master. I do Zelda sometimes. I did it the past couple days. I've been doing some Zelda Majora's Mask. And also DM here on Sundays. And my thoughts on glasses in the shower is, one, the steam thing, but apparently there's a workaround. But the part that is like the most annoying is I hate when there's little beads of water in my vision, and it bothers me to no end. So I could not handle that because those little like
Fair.
dots there would just drive me insane. So I don't think I could ever handle that. Also,
Fair critic.
if I ever go on Survivor, I probably won't wear my glasses for a lot of events. So it's practice to be able to see better without my glasses. So that
you
is
are
my.
planning on going on Survivor. I knew it.
We can
I don't
figure
have
that
any
out
current
eventually.
plans, but if I ever do, I'll be ready. So
Let's
Prepared.
apply. Let's do this.
there we go. But hey, welcome in everybody. Glad you have joined us today. Thank you so much for making this crazy start to this session. I'm so thankful you're all here. If anybody here enjoys our D&D and wants to get caught up, you can go over check out our YouTube, or we have a podcast form as well if that's easier for you to listen to. We do have a Discord that we share with Bardic Dice that you can join and also know about when we go live. You can also meet a whole bunch of amazing people in our community. There's a ton of people in the chat right now who are awesome and have really cool things that they create and post, and lots of fun D&D stuff, lots of fun art things. So go check out The Tavern and hang out with them. Super awesome people in there. Lots of fun stuff coming up too for people. Basically, you can find something you love there if you love anything. So you can find it there. And then if you do enjoy D&D content, consider giving us a follow, because we kind of do a lot with that. So consider following this channel so you know when we go live. But hey, I'm ready to get into some D&D. I'm ready to get into today's session of Beacon's Aura. So let's kick off with that intro. Alright, we are back and ready to get into today's session. Let me turn on some music. Which song did I have selected for today? This one right here. Alright, as always, if I remember, which I believe I did, if you do exclamation point recap in the chat, it should pop on a recap of our previous session to catch everyone up if new people pop in. And thank you for everyone who answers questions throughout the game. For anybody who's new, really do appreciate that. But last time our party was on their way back to the southern city of Hillcrest to go and face Boyd again, this time with the help of Gwynestri, their sun elf friend. And they made it back into the city pretty quietly. They had to sneak around a little bit to avoid some detection from some demons. But they got into the camp, the zoo, and then they brought Boyd out to meet with Gwynestri to make a deal with her so she could have access as well. Boyd wanted to get to the fight real quickly, had a quick hug with Karis because Karis wanted a hug before the battle went down, but they returned to the bridge. They began this epic battle with Boyd starting off with a massive fireball that just wrecked most of the party at the start of the battle. It was crazy. But the battle was on, but very early on, suddenly kind of Renan felt this cold breeze, and they realized something was off when this massive form came and swung with a giant axe, another demonic presence that Boyd called an unexpected intruder. We drew the attention of somebody, had joined them in this battle, which made it very interesting to deal with two creatures instead of just Boyd. But they fought hard. Raz made a sacrificial play to protect Gwynestri from being probably killed. It was quite the battle, but our party prevailed and defeated both the intruding demon and Boyd. Boyd, very pleased with their efforts, went down, and after that there was a little rune on the ground on the bridge that was now able to be accessed, and the party destroyed that, causing, I think I forgot to put this in my recap, but that's okay, a bit of a shaking of the earth and a crack to form in the sky, similar to the last time they had destroyed a rune like this. But Curtis, kind of the one they've been searching for in all of this, has taken them back to sort of the main building where they've been living in over these however long, and distributed gifts from Boyd to the party. In this time, Karis received a map that had a circled location that pointed to where Rodden could be found. With the examination, it's able to be discovered that this looks to be like a school, kind of similar to the one where the party had been before. Renan received a necklace that potentially someone else in a different game would have a lot of pain to feel the different effects that this would have for aiding Renan. With some gemstones on it that are infused with magic spells of restoration and healing that can be able to be used to aid friends or people who may need it. And then Raya received a nice cloak, seemingly made from the skin of one of the beasts that they'd fought before. That gives them a little bit of illusory positioning, I guess, to make it harder to hit. Some goggles to help her see in the night better, in the dark.
No more disadvantage.
And these two items that can be affixed to kind of the hilt of, or the cross guard of her short swords that she received from her father, that have a spinning wheel on it that can change the color of a stone that's visible, looking like they will infuse her weapons with different types of magic added effect to the damage: fire, cold, lightning, and radiant damage. So could be very useful in multiple situations to switch those up. But Curtis sort of sits down across the table from you after giving these gifts and looks like he is ready to begin answering some questions that the party most likely has.
Wow, this is amazing.
Did Mr. Boyd wrap these himself?
He did prepare these for you.
That's really cute and nice.
Yeah, we need to get the important questions out of the way first, definitely.
That was important.
I guess first, how did you end up here with him?
Not as important, but still want to know. Yep.
Still, if he wrapped gifts or not.
Before I answer that, who are you three? Where are your loyalties?
Loyalties. Well, you know our
I'm
names,
Maya.
right?
Yeah, you know who we are in terms of like.
I know your names.
Okay.
But who are you? Not your names.
Well, we're Spire employees, so we got some help from Shaw and Spire, and we're supposed to go out and help the city. One of the ways we help the city, I guess, is killing demons and things. So
We're real good at killing demons, except not the one time when we first tried to kill Boyd.
I would say we really died then, so it wasn't that great, but not a shining moment. But
Ultimately, whoever we work with and work for, we ultimately want the safety of the people in the city, our families, our friends, people we don't know. That's why we risk ourselves to go out there and try and help. But we're trying to get answers because a lot of things aren't adding up, and we're trying to help.
like we were originally, thinking that Illuminance was, everything was good there and like the beacon and stuff like that. But now, after discovering a lot of things, we're not so sure, and we'd like to talk to you about that too, because we don't know what's going on.
The people at the beacon kind of think we're evil. So not
Yeah.
everyone, but some people.
Decent amount.
People in charge.
Well,
Yeah.
Brother Hibbert had backed us until
Mhm.
Wanda usurped him, and even Hibbert now, I don't think, serves Illuminance, so he's
Yeah.
walked away. And that's kind of why we wanted to know why you walked away. Originally, we wanted to help Hibbert, but
Yeah, he was locked in his room by Wanda, and because they said that we were bad and he was supporting us, so that meant that he was bad too. So there was gonna be this whole trial or something, and so then when we died, then you came and was like, help these people or whatever. Which, how did you get our bodies all the way over there? That's like 3 people. That is a long ways.
I had to take you in a cart.
Oh, thanks for bringing my snake. But yeah, so anyway, so then when you came to be like, can you resurrect these guys? Then Brother Hibbert had to sneak out, and then he got in trouble
Yeah.
because he wasn't supposed to leave.
does Curtis look like he's still waiting for like another answer of our loyalties? Like, is he waiting for anything on Illuminance?
Or just letting us talk.
Give me an insight roll.
Yeah. 21.
22.
Oh!
I actually beat the Raya on a
Hey.
Raya roll.
Wow.
Nice.
It's only gonna happen once.
Well, no, because I got a 3 on the dice, so I'm like, well,
Got a 3, I got a 19, girl. What?
it's because I have my plus 11 and 10,
Golly,
so I
I can't
automatically
get much better than that.
Reliable
So,
talent thing.
I mean, one, he seems a little overwhelmed because you guys just like bombarded him with information.
100%.
So
Ooh, yeah.
he's doing his best to track with what you said.
Mhm.
But he definitely seemed interested when you guys kind of talked about being sort of
Meh. Elements.
more the beacon kind of being questionable about you.
Mm-hmm.
And he just looks, and I saw that creature that looked to be made of shadow that you brought out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Roz.
That's my friend Roz.
Is it a demon?
No.
No.
He used to be a sun elf, and then he died, and now he traveled with us.
Our powers are partially connected to our elf lineage. I'm a full moon elf. She's only half. But, I mean, we've done many things and tried to help even the Beacon Illuminance. Illuminance even brought me back to life one time.
He looks at Raya.
There's a lot of There's just a lot of questions we have, and there's a lot of suspicions I have about what's going on there, I guess. Maybe not suspicions, just shadows of thoughts about things.
You bear the marking of a reject.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I did some bad things, and so instead of being judged, I decided to just take the marking. But I don't go. I mean, obviously.
He's nice now.
Well, I wasn't not nice. I just made some mistakes.
You're nice now. That's what I was saying.
Okay, well, it's not like I was like, completely. Anyway, I was never with like Column or like the rejects. I guess I just was. I don't know. Yeah, I just had the marking instead of being judged. But we actually are actively trying to fight Column and get some people back from him, which is one of the reasons we made the deal with Boyd.
And looks to Renan and Gwenestri and says, and you two follow elven powers.
We actually helped bring them back after being trapped by a demon when our people were suffering because of it.
Is this why the beacon does not approve of you?
I think Wanda thinks it's a demon speaking to me. Hibbert believed me. So did Illuminance, I hope. I don't know, though. That's kind of why we wanted your insight on understanding Illuminance and things. There's
Like why you left, why you're here with Mr. Boyd for like I don't know how long in his zoo.
A lot of people had good things to say about you.
What do you want to know
Mr.
first?
Hibbert said he missed you a lot.
What do you want to know first?
I guess how you ended up. I guess first, why did you leave the beacon in the city?
I had been working with the beacon from the start.
When you first came?
We arrived here after the invasion, the attacks. This was a place of safety, under the protection of Illuminance. I saw many dangerous things attacking in the haste to come to safety. And I was brought here, and I started helping people and gained abilities to help to better degrees from Illuminance. And as my power grew, I was able to do more, and I received my position as the head of the beacon. For 40 years, I did that.
Wow.
Helping everyone I could. There was a man who came one day seemed to be afflicted with something horrible. I don't know what it was. But I used very powerful magic. Some that I think you have now in that necklace of yours. To help him. It was not commonly used for aiding people, as most could be healed with much less. But when I did so, he became quite concerned and began saying things that things were not right.
Wait, who was saying that?
The man I healed.
Oh, okay.
Can you explain what kind of affliction he had? Symptoms? Was it mental or physical?
It seemed to be something that was messing with him to a great degree. It could be an illness, but his body didn't look right and his head seemed off. But I aided him. But his response was what concerned me the most.
Dang.
Out of curiosity, I did the same spell on myself. Using the same components. This is a costly spell.
A little sack of diamond dust.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
But I did it out of curiosity. And at that point, I came to realize that my memories of that attack of the demons were not real.
Oh, what?
It never happened.
Huh?
It was all put in my head or something. I just woke up here. And I thought I remembered it and I accepted it as truth.
Do you have real memories now, I guess?
Like I said, I just remember waking up here. There was no invasion I remembered as real. I can still picture the implanted memory, but it is not real memory.
What was the last thing you remember before waking up here?
Nothing.
Going to bed.
Where?
Well, like, did you live somewhere else then before that, you know?
Yes. I went to bed in my home, and I woke up here. With this false story of a demon invasion. At least I
They're
think
still
it is.
demons, though.
That's what I wonder. Because there are dangers in this world. There are demonic presences in this world. But with these questions, it made me wonder, it is Illuminants who told me this is what happened. But my memories no longer matched that. In my haste, I gathered some supplies and left that day. With
You didn't talk to
concern-
him about it?
No.
Why not?
That man, I don't know what happened to him. The man I healed, I don't
Did
know
he
where
go
he
away?
went.
Did he leave the building, or did they take him? Like, do you know what happened?
I don't know.
Did he have a name?
No.
wondering if it was Boyd.
I didn't know if it was Boyd because he does that sort of thing.
But that man I healed, I don't know where he went.
Do you remember what he looked like?
I'm sure he's gone now.
You think someone, like, did...
Well, if he was sacrificed to Illuminants or judged, he'd be gone. Especially
You were
if
the
he
big,
was
you were the big
alive.
boss man, though, right?
I was in charge of the beacon. Which is why I was wondering why I would have these false memories. Out of concern for that, I left. Taking some supplies to help maybe aid myself if I needed it. And as I left, trying to get as far away as I could, a man approached me. The one that you know as Boyd. I called him Bobby. Great name, huh?
Why the name Bobby is just the best.
All I can think of is Bobby Boucher now, so that's gonna stick with me.
But he offered me safety. A place away from Luminance.
Did he ever say why he wanted to help you?
He could see my confliction. He could see my questions. And he wanted to help me take aid. Give me aid.
Did
I
your
lost
powers
my
go away?
abilities. Yes, shortly after that.
Hmm. Did you make a deal with Bobby? Boyd? Or did he
did.
just...
What was the deal?
Are you able to talk about it now that he's dead?
For his protection, I would help aid him in his home and keep it running when he has other things to attend to.
How's it?
Yes. So I've been here for 2 years or so, caring for the animals and keeping this place running.
Was he nice the whole time?
He was always kind to me.
Did he give you any insight on what actually happened, not the fake memory? Would he know?
He said he could not speak of it. I had never seen him in that form that you saw at the end there as well.
I didn't mean to do that. Like, that was totally a mistake. I was just copying what Mr. Shaw did. I felt kind of bad. He thought it was funny, though, so I guess that's okay. Did he, I forgot.
So now that you, I guess, do you know why, I guess, he wanted us to kill him? Do you know what his bigger plan was?
I don't know everything about what his motivations are. He always seems to have things he's working towards. I was not part of them. but he always seemed restricted in what he could discuss.
Yeah, we noticed.
Were you sad when we were gonna kill him, or did he tell you for a while he wanted to die?
He informed me of his intention to find those who were capable.
Do you know anything about the rune that we just got rid of?
I don't know what that is. All I know is I was told I was never allowed to go on the bridge. Or he would have to kill me.
Yeah, Mark, do all of us remember the room?
Yeah.
I wonder if
Did you know he was a demon?
I was not aware of that.
Till like today.
No. I was not aware of that.
So does that make you kind of nervous that you made a deal with him and you hung out with him for like 2 years?
here's a long time though to get to know like I don't know.
Yeah, does it make you nervous or do you feel okay about it still?
It does concern me.
My thing is though, if he was nice the whole time, that's kind of I don't know. You think you'd see something if he were like doing something very bad. You think you might know after 2 years, but
I don't see things that he does. I remain here.
Well, Mr. Curtis, do you remember the guy that was in charge of the Spire before Mr. Shaw?
Yes,
Avdo Stokes.
I am aware.
He was a demon.
he was a demon too. You killed
was
him.
was he there when you first got there? Or did he arrive after?
He has been there as far as I remember back from the origins of Spire Technologies.
Yeah, he was a demon the whole time. So, I mean, I know you lived with Mr. Boyd for 2 years, but I mean, the whole city was working with Mr. Avdo Stokes for like, I don't know how long, like a real long time. And they didn't know he was a demon.
What's the part of me wonders if there's a lot more demons like if Boyd was had
Or
a lot of
Boyd went
powers.
in the city. With your mom.
Wait, what?
Boyd went in the city.
Oh, yeah, he went
into
in-
the
yeah.
beacon.
But
Yeah,
both Boyd and
he
Stokes have been able to go through the aura.
He should
yeah,
not be
which
allowed
makes me
to.
wonder. But that's
He
what I'm
did.
thinking. I don't think that they really have. I don't think it. I don't know. There's something weird about it where I think some demons can pass through, which weird makes me maybe think that. I don't know. Maybe Illumins is a demon for all we know, because it doesn't seem like there's so much.
He's not
all-
a demon. I would know, unless he's made a deal with them, like a fallen.
Mr. Curtis, Ren has spec vision where he can tell if someone's a demon or not. Just to fill you in.
I'm familiar with this. I've heard about it.
Oh, you have?
Some members of the Beacon can also do similar things.
Oh,
How do they explain it then? Because I've used to see all these specs heavy, and then the beacon would keep them away, but they'd be attracted to certain things. But now that we've started to destroy some of these runes, they seem to be less and less now, and I don't get it.
What do you mean specs? I
Like
don't know what
particles
that
of
is.
demons. That's what I see. It's like these particles of demon or fiendish sort of looking material in the air.
Do you see much of it?
I used to a lot in the city, and the further we got out, it'd be kind of less and less. But now that, at least I noticed ever since we made a crack in the sky in these little runes, it's even less. And I'll do it again right now just to see, because I think I did it before just to see like a difference now that we've made another crack and also sitting here with Curtis.
Yeah, I mean, as you divine sense, you don't see any specks in the air.
I mean, there's like none here.
Is there any near my markings still?
No, there are none.
And her markings have stayed the same since like the early changes.
Yeah, it's been a while. About the same for a while now. I know that members of the Beacon have seen that type of presence in the form of those Dractos. They said they saw maybe almost like dust particles floating occasionally, not many. Just a few here and there. But I always assumed it was some sort of remnants from the Dractos that fly around.
And maybe they're heavy because Mr. Stokes was there at Spire.
We killed him, though.
Yeah.
So Mr. Shaw is not a demon, and he's real cool, and he's in charge now.
I see.
But that's still, we don't know why other demons can get in. We were kind of wondering if, like, some of the more powerful demons can, like, go through, and maybe the baby ones can't.
How's he reacting to Mr. Shaw?
You could do an insight roll for that.
Can I as well?
Yeah.
I won't, because why would you be suspicious?
Not suspicious, just more like how he's. I just want to see how
I
he's
know.
like, how he feels about it.
Yeah.
13.
26.
Why wouldn't you love him, though?
Okay. When you said Mr. Shaw, like, there's no real noted.
Okay.
He seems
Okay.
very just like, okay, Mr. Shaw, whatever.
Yeah.
I saw it on your face, so I wasn't sure if that was Curtis as well. So.
No, he is, though. You can see he's thinking about something else, though.
Oh.
But there was no reaction to Mr. Shaw.
Cool. Let's make it sure.
He will say, though, Abdo Stokes always was someone who aided, though, Illuminance in the protection of the beacon. That was the whole
Yeah.
point of starting Spire Technologies, was to protect the city through the power that it could provide.
Why this doesn't make sense.
It
What's
is
it, Mike?
weird because, so Zangul, have you heard of that name?
Of course I have.
Oh, okay. Well, Zangul tries to blow up the beacon, you know, and kill Illuminance, and he's getting this guy named Column to do it. But when we were fighting Mr. Stokes, the last thing he said before he, you know, like, he said something about, like, I failed you, Zangul, or something like that.
But then, that's the weird thing, is that Boyd even helped blow up the beacon. But we don't know if he has any sort of, if he just made a deal, or if maybe all these demons have like deals that they make with each other, and we don't know. We're confused. Maybe Illuminance makes deals. We don't know.
Like,
I'm not
why
sure.
would Stokes help protect it and Zangul try and destroy it if they're working together?
That's what
Unless
I don't.
it's just weakening it to allow weaknesses for others to destroy it. Like, falsely saying they're protecting it.
Because Abdo Stokes was, oh yeah, so you know how we got powers from serum that Mr. Shaw gave us. We were saying, Mr. Abdo Stokes was the one that told Mr. Shaw to try, like, this certain stuff to give people powers, and it worked.
So there's just a lot of stuff that we don't even know about, or why their motivations are. They don't make a lot of sense, I guess.
It's real confusing.
Yes, this is all very confusing. Seems
Well-
some sort of tangled web of loyalties.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Mr. Boyd was working for Zangul, but he didn't want to?
It is possible.
Or just want it out. You said you knew about Zangul before? Is it just
Yes.
common knowledge back then, or how did you know?
Illuminance's teachings.
Okay.
the leader of the forces outside the beacon's aura. Roll crits. That wants to get in and destroy.
So if he was lying about how people got here, he could be lying about the threat outside too. Haven't we heard of even the demons being stuck here?
That's what Mr. Collum said. So one time, Mr. Curtis, we were captured by Mr. Collum, and then he brainwashed us. But we're okay now. But when we were talking to him, he was telling me that he is like, he walked all over the place and realized we're trapped here. Like, he went over the mountains and he went all over it, and we can't get out anywhere. So he thinks, and he said Zangul told him that Illuminance is the guy that's keeping us here. And he was all like, he's the jail warden, and when you have a jail warden, you take his keys and leave. And I didn't get what he meant, and he just yelled at me a lot. So I didn't get that whole part. But and I don't think he's necessarily right, but
Might be onto something though.
he might be like sort of right. You know what I mean?
He's pretty angry about his brother.
I don't know who you're speaking of.
Colin?
No.
He
Were you
works
not there
with.
when he was judged?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I thought Colin was 2 years ago. Was it only a year ago?
You might. Well, you left 2 years ago, didn't you?
He left 2 years ago, and that was under Hibbert that happened.
Oh, well, right. That's what I was saying. Like, so Colin got judged only a year ago, right? Is that when he got his
A year
powers?
and a half-ish ago, I
Yeah,
think.
okay.
So.
Sorry, Brendan knew that. I got those numbers mixed up.
I guess there was a guy there. So there's what'd you guys say? He told you like he with Colin, like his brother was gonna join the Beacon or something.
Yeah, but he was judged like unworthy, I guess.
And so he got like,
Angry.
you know,
With your guys' talk about the judgment stuff too, and your passive insights being very good, for most part. At least if yours is decent, you can definitely see him get a little bit like kind of down at the thought of the judgments. But
I guess I'll ask then, what do you know about the judgment process and what Illuminance does to you if you're not?
they're quite
Judge-worthy.
difficult
Obviously,
to watch. I've been present for some.
Did the people, I guess in your opinion, did Illuminance seem to judge fairly, or did it seem skewed in a certain direction?
I would say mostly in general, it seems fair. There are some that seem to have crimes that have been committed that I did not know about, or intentions that I did not know about.
Did you ever notice people that questioned Illuminance but seemed good, upstanding people that got judged?
Well, the majority of people who were judged were either those accused of crimes or those looking to join the Beacon.
yeah,
It was not typically just someone walking in
anyone.
that says, I question the Beacon, judge me. That seems like a ridiculous thing to do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not if you're trying to figure out where Illuminance stands, but
Well, if you go in and he deems you unworthy, you are instantly consumed by fire.
yeah.
It is quite difficult to watch.
Yeah, so that's what happened with Column's brother, is he was trying to be in the Beacon, and then he got, the thing. And so then Colin was real mad and he tried to take out Illuminance. And the first time it didn't work. And so they, I think, double branded him or something and sent him out of the city. And then Mr. Shaw felt bad for him. So.
Well, I can understand why he'd be upset then, losing
Yeah.
his brother.
So he had an injection.
Another one of these injections.
And the injection is real bad because it can make him talk to other people and be like, "I'm your boss now," and other people that have the injection can like be like, "Oh yeah, you are our boss," and they get brainwashed.
I see.
So now he's working for Zangul and he's running around brainwashing everyone who has a serum, and he's making a bunch of people take serums so he can brainwash them. And my best friend is in there, and that's what this mappy thing is.
Well, hopefully you
they're
can
still
help your
trying.
friend.
Yeah. But
So I guess now that
that's what's happening.
what?
That's just what's happening, and they're trying to take out Illuminance. So I don't know who's right or who's wrong anymore, because Illuminance made my dad alive. So I'm like, I kind of like him still, but I just don't know. It's confusing.
Yeah, I just don't know if we know enough to.
I mean, he's never talked to us directly, given us any answers.
He nodded at me one time.
I also feel like he's knows what we're doing. I feel like his presence, his perspective isn't on us anymore, but could just be me. I don't know. You're asking us where our loyalties lie. I know my loyalties lie just to keeping the people safe, regardless of who's trying to hurt them. Is it fair to ask you that question?
My loyalties have always been to help people.
What will you do now that Boyd's dead?
I don't know. Care for these animals until I can't anymore.
Really worried about that. If Boyd said his protective thing is gone.
Yeah, that monster.
Well, he
There'd
said
be a
it'd be
lot
gone
of-
anyway with his death, so.
Yeah. So you might need to leave, Mr. Boyd. We could protect you. We could be your bodyguards.
I was gonna say Hibbert left the city to go stay with my people. We also know some survivors here that are staying on the outskirts of the city. At least there wouldn't be as many demons if we can find them. Boyd helped them. If you're
Oh, by the
interested.
way, though.
Yeah.
I guess there are survivors. Yeah, I guess they remember a demon attack too. So like, and they were never in Beacon.
Yeah,
have
they
been
were
out here
here.
this whole time, and they remember it. So it's if there really is like a memory implanted, I guess, in everybody, it was even out here, not just in the aura.
Interesting.
But you could, they're very nice. You could stay with them if you wanted. They're,
Well,
people
we
that-
don't even have any way to do that cool thing that you did, Mr. Boyd. I mean, Mr. Curtis. Because Brother Hibbert was the only person that could, so.
Well, not if what Curtis says was right about this bead.
Huh?
We've been kind of fiddling with the blue ones, like looking at them. You say this is similar to that magic? It reminds me of a spell I can do, but like more powerful, it seems, right?
I believe that those will aid you.
I might have to spend some time with it, Garrus, but I think these are what Brother Hibbert did to us to free us from Column.
What, are you serious?
Yeah.
I like get like uncomfortably close and like staring at the bead.
They are quite
like-
powerful spells.
I definitely recognize the spells in the other ones.
Oh
is-
my gosh, does this mean we can actually help Rodden like today?
Maybe.
Are you talking, Kelly? You're muted.
Sorry, yes. I said I don't know about today, but we definitely can. I mean, I don't know if we want to rest up and kind of make sure.
Oh
we're good.
my gosh. Mr. Boyd is the best! Oh my gosh! She's like
Here's
almost
the thing-
vibrating. She's so excited.
Are we? The only
I
thing
hand
that
it back
concerns
very
me.
carefully.
I think the only thing concerns me is the what if. Because we're still at the point where we have we have injections to those. If we run into Column, if we run into anyone there, we could be.
You're right.
Gonestri's
gotta-
nodding
yeah.
her head at that.
Yeah, we have to be.
That's
We gotta be probably
true.
pretty careful because we don't. Obviously, we have enough beads for.
Yeah.
There's that. Plus, until I can learn this spell, and it's like it's really far away. What if we ever need it to free someone's memory too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So new plan. Not go today, but we should like get ready. And like help Mr. Shaw with the mind breaky thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Mark, just quick question. I mean, assuming not, because we weren't around when we first came, but we didn't feel like any memories were changed when we were restored by Hibbert, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think so. Because like we were all born afterwards, so it's not like we had to have anything changed, right?
Yeah.
You don't have
That's
anything
true.
that seems off.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just
I
curious.
think we're too young to.
Because Helen was someone
Someone I was
that
thinking
remembers.
of.
And yeah, I actually, if we ever wanted to figure out that, not that we'd use it right now, like sometime, then
about
we
Atha?
could. Atha. She's not old enough to remember.
Isn't she?
No, she's like
Oh, I
your
thought
age.
She was like way older.
She's like 40.
Are you
Oh, I
serious?
thought
She's
she
like
was
40, but she
I
was
thought
not.
she was like this old Atha. Hey guys, welcome back.
I thought her was like
Nope.
the
Yeah, my
young
ages are
secretary.
way off in this game.
She's
Yeah, I was
middle-aged.
thinking young, hot
so-
soccer
Me
secretary.
too. I was like, oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Nah,
oh
that's
yeah.
not at all what I was thinking. That's crazy.
But middle-aged secretary, Karis saying, isn't
That's
that
so
your
funny.
age still checks out for Karis? Just-
That's
it does.
not quite okay. All right. You know, I'm like, Mr. Shaw's like 1 year older than I am. Like, they're like
Oh.
almost the same age.
And he's old too.
Not really.
Don't tell him I
I-
said that though.
Mr.
Ryan's
Shaw
older
is
than-
not 1 year older than you. He's 33.
I thought he was 26.
No.
I could have swore he was
I was
26.
like, he seemed
I
like, yeah.
If you have any
swear I heard
questions
he said he was
about-
26 in the game, but that's
If
fine.
you have any questions about
Look
Deacon
at the
Zora's
thing, I mean,
age, look at the NPC pages of
I could have
our
sworn this
Discord.
worked.
And
That's it. I'm never bringing up ages ever again. Maybe it's Jonah. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, Jonah was,
Whatever.
yeah, Jonah was young.
But Mr. Curtis, do you miss doing magic?
I was able to help a lot of people with it.
Yeah.
Can no longer do it.
Well, Mr. I guess it's not Brother Hibbert anymore. Mr. Hibbert. Mr. Hibbert is with the Sun Elves now, and he's trying to get powers from the Sun Guy. So maybe you could too. If you wanted to go there, we could take you there.
I don't know.
Oh, Gwen, I guess if that's okay with them.
Gwen will say, yes, I think that would be all right. I don't think they would mind
Oh, okay.
to help. But Curtis is just, I don't know. I've grown pretty comfortable here. I'm not sure about going back
Do you
there.
have any way? Do you have any way to protect yourself if a demon comes in?
Do I look like I can do much now?
I mean, no, but I didn't know.
That's
if it
what I mean.
was-
You're gonna get eaten by a demon, Mr. Curtis. This is in the middle of Demon City. You're not gonna be able to stay here much longer.
And the fact that you know that he's lying can really help us. You can help a lot of people.
So what are you proposing for me then?
Go see Mr. Hibbert. He misses you.
You could hang out with him, or
And you could get powers back, maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
If you wanted that. But we don't even know if that's possible.
Mr. Hibbert's trying right now.
My moon spirit Elisha and her sun spirit seem to be receptive of people trying to help.
Karis and Renan, please both give me persuasion checks.
Guidance? No, just kidding.
25.
Okay.
very nice.
Her eyes are just really big and sparkly right now.
21.
You think I can serve a use still?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Mr.
course.
Curtis.
Absolutely.
I'm sure
If you could
I'd-
get your powers back, you could help a lot of people. And if not, you could help Mr. Hibbert. I bet he's so sad. But he always said he missed you, like, all the time.
From what I understand, because of what I've done helping Illuminants for so long, the demons want me dead.
Oh.
And if I have angered Illuminants by leaving my position, by abandoning the people who could use my help, I'm sure I would be consumed by fire if I am caught. And you, 3 or 4, helping me, will likely put a target on your backs as well, if it is found out.
The right thing to do.
Even if it costs you your life, you'd risk it for me.
Yeah. I would. Turns to the others.
Well,
I
how
know
would
me
people
too.
find out? I guess that was my like. We can be secretive about it.
I came to the beacon's doorstep with your bodies. You're already associated with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that
Well, I
what
mean,
not-
we don't have to go into the city. We could just go straight to the elves.
Mm-hmm. No one from the city really goes out there.
And then
so-
no one would know. Yeah, no one even knows where they are, really. Not too many people. Or if you don't want to get powers, Mr. Boyd. Sorry, I miss saying Mr. Boyd. Mr. Curtis. Anyway, do you ever feel bad that we killed him, kinda?
Kinda. I feel like I wish he would have answered more questions before he died, but
Yeah. Anyway, there's those survivors from Hillcrest, and they're in a mountain,
Yeah.
and there's like 5 people and 2 giant rock giants, but they can't speak normal. They speak old stuff, but you could be with them if you wanted to not be as like out in the open. But
would the giants
They're
like him
close
if
to
he couldn't
here.
speak?
If we get him to
Up
the
there,
other
yeah,
people, I bet they'd be fine.
It's true.
Unless they were being lied to as well.
I hope.
Their memory got changed.
Seemed
Yeah,
to, but it seemed like the memory thing might have been like a, you know, like the blast that killed a bunch of people. I'm wondering if that's more like you just like blasted their memory or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Just a lot
From
of
the
questions.
teaching, I was not here for the blast with that energy.
You
Yeah.
weren't here for it.
From the teaching, it happened before we were brought here.
It was part of the process of being brought here or when they were taken.
From the teachings,
Actually.
what it was is that there was some sort of global demonic invasion. Illuminants came here to there and eradicated that whole area and created a protective zone, and members of military groups brought people here for safety. The problem is
That's
I just
kinda
don't
what I've-
remember the invasion.
That's what I figured the specs were him eradicating anything that was here. But it just doesn't add up if he's working with other demons or...
or either he could have other reasons, you know.
I will tell
Like-
you this too. Like I said, those specs that you're speaking of were not around. I did not hear any reports until more recent from when I left.
Okay.
Because, I mean, the demons still want to kill Illuminants. So, it's not like they're friends.
Not necessarily. They're trying to stop the aura.
They want to kill Illuminants. That's what Colin wants. He doesn't care about the aura, he wants Illuminants dead.
Yeah.
Because he goes all like, the keys, take the keys, remember? I didn't get what he was saying.
Taking the keys doesn't
So-
mean you're gonna kill the warden.
You always said you killed the jailer, you take his keys. That's
I know,
exactly
I'm
what
just
he
saying.
said to me.
I get it.
Yeah,
Saying.
I'm just saying they want to kill Illuminants.
Yeah.
Like, that's their
Just
big
doesn't make-
goal.
Just interesting why some don't and some do.
So, like, I don't think, like, maybe they're friends, but I don't think those two are friends. Like, Illuminance was lying, but
Do you think Stokes was like an inside person? Lying to help, saying he's helping Illuminants, but trying to...
Yeah.
Create weak
Like
spots?
any good agent of like another side is gonna.
So
very
why would
convincing.
Illuminants still lie to us?
Mm. Yeah, it could be all again very self-serving. I guess we don't know.
I mean, it's not good he lied. I'm not, like, saying he's the best person ever, but I'm also saying he might not be, like, the worst person ever either. Like,
I don't
You
think
know
he's
what I
the worst
mean?
person either. I think a lot of people, like you said, are just looking out for themselves or have self-agendas.
or maybe he thinks, like, lying is the only way to keep people, like, safe.
But at the end of the day, we need to figure this out because we're destroying runes and killing demons, and we don't know if
Yeah.
that's for the people or against them. We don't know if it's for Illuminants or against. Like, we're just blindly going through this and not knowing what's helping, what's not. Or we're just, part of this war.
I was just saying it because people kept saying, like, Illuminants and the demons are, like, on the same side, and they both are evil. So I'm saying I
Yeah.
don't think they're on the same side. Or we can't just, like, say that right now because we don't know.
Yeah, there could be a lot of.
Because Illuminants still get a lot of
like,
good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it may not be as black and white as good or bad. It could be like.
Good could
Lots
mean
of-
keeping people safe, so it keeps him safe by powering him. I mean, like,
Yeah,
we don't know. We know
that's what I'm
people
saying.
can
We don't.
sacrifice to keep this aura up. It's not
Well, they don't even do that anymore, though.
Luckily.
So they do a
Yeah.
different thing now, Mr. Curtis.
Wait, they don't. People don't offer up their life force anymore.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
Kind of.
They
but
take
in a
like
different
little
way.
bits of it, I guess. Yeah.
In what way?
Ren was real sad that people kept getting sacrificed, and when the beacon was destroyed a few months, like last month, they needed more and more, and so Brother Hibbert listened to Ren and he talked to Illuminants, and they came up with a different way where they had this like marquee thing on their chest, and
Yeah,
I think
brain.
yeah, and it gives a little piece of you or something, and like a bunch of people had it once, so it was enough to like keep him going, like the aura.
I see.
What happens if he runs out? Is it just the aura that goes down, or is it something for Illuminants? You know?
As far as
I
I
don't
know, it's
It's weird.
just the aura, but I feel like I've been lied to before.
When you hear the whole like soul thingy, does that make you happy or does that make you like nervous?
I mean, it was always difficult to watch even people who I know are bad to go through that. So if this is a different option,
Yeah, no one was dying that way.
but
We still don't know if it's like making a deal with Boyd. We don't know consequences of it. I'm just really worried. None of this makes a lot of sense to me.
I
There's an
didn't
aura,
know.
another aura
The-
on the tracks.
Yeah. Like the more stuff we find out, the more confusing it is.
you four seem like you're doing a lot of work to help people.
Trying to.
Thanks.
So, if you think I should return, seek powers again, even in this feeble body of mine,
I mean, if you stay out here, you die, right?
I feel like I die no matter what.
Well, then we should at least try to get you somewhere where that won't happen.
You want to help people, and we'll help you.
Plus, it would cheer Brother Hibbert up so much to see you again, and we love him.
And that is the whole reason we came out here to even find Boyd. Was we were looking for you.
Uh-huh. We've been looking for you for like, oh my gosh, forever.
Do you know Wanda at all?
I believe I've met her. I think she's worked there for some time that I was there.
Did you
Did she
trust her? Or did she seem self-serving? That's another way to put it.
Yeah.
I would describe Wanda as loyal to Illuminants, but in ways that maybe she can be a bit oppressive to people.
Like really zealous.
Like mean.
Some would
That's
describe it
a
as
way to-
mean, but I believe in her eyes she's doing what she can to help the city.
We tried to check if she was a demon. She's not a demon.
That's good.
Yeah. Mr. Curtis, what do you want to do about all the animals? I'm afraid they're gonna get eaten.
If I'm leaving, my best hope is to release them and let them go. Give them a chance. Just remaining here is dooming them.
Yeah.
At least some of them could try and survive.
So does any demon see you and recognize you? You said all the demons want you dead?
As far as I know. I don't know if they would recognize my face. But if they found out who I was, I'm sure they'd kill me. And there's not
How
much
did you
I can
get-
do to defend myself.
How'd you get out of the city and all the way over? Because they didn't recognize your face?
Again, I don't think it had anything to do with my face. But I think our friend kind of looks out towards the bridge direction. Did some help to help me get out of here without too much difficulty.
What'd he do?
Some of his magic powers.
I can make you invisible if you want. You just can't attack anything, but
Yes, I'm going to attack things.
I don't know.
I just
But
think
once
we
you're
need
at,
to keep quiet, keep our heads down as much as possible.
and once we get ready to leave, I'll, do the spell on you so we have enough time, to make it out of the city.
I think we still have a possibility of hitting stuff outside the city now that Boyd's gone.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Did he seem real mad that we died?
He seemed
What happened
upset,
after?
Saddened. I asked him if I could seek to have you restored to life. And he agreed to it.
You asked that of him?
I felt bad for you three.
Thank you.
You're real nice, Mr. Curtis.
Thank you.
But he also felt bad. From my understanding, he wanted you to win.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Where'd you
still
get the diamond?
I brought them.
Where'd you get them?
They were some that I
Beacon?
took from the beacon.
You stole a bunch of diamonds from the beacon, Mr. Boyd? I mean,
Curtis.
As I
Oh, you're
said,
starting to talk like me, Karis.
I was hoping to have supplies that could aid me. So if something would happen to my mind again, I
Yeah.
could use them to maybe help myself. But I lost my abilities, so they just sat. I do know, though, that this place was created with many jewels. There are many defenses that have been placed around the perimeter of this area. I believe many jewels were consumed in the creation of this safety zone.
whoa. We were looking in some stores to see if we could find some diamonds, but do you think he took them all to do that?
I would not doubt it.
And those were,
Oh,
guessing, the
man.
last 3 that you had.
I only took 3. I didn't want to leave everyone there helpless.
But
Thank you,
do you think it's gone now though? Like, are we gonna get attacked now? Do you know how that whole thing works?
I know that there are many different defenses that are out there. Depends on how many of them still stand or not.
How could we tell?
I don't know.
And I think we should probably go unlock as many animals as we can. Get some sleep.
Do we want to do it at the same time though, or would that be a dumb idea?
We should probably
Is when we leave, you know?
Just
probably sleep
nervous if-
first and then unlock it.
I'm just nervous if we get attacked while we sleep. We don't have time to free them. for having to
But
run.
if there's a bunch of animals running around that could be either dangerous
Yeah,
to
that's
us
a good
or
point. Yeah.
cause a lot of if they're running out of there, it's definitely gonna attract some demons to the area
That's
they're coming out of.
good point.
Can
So,
release some of them
well-
in waves, I guess.
Mhm.
Maybe the birds. Some of the bigger creatures first.
Do you think it would lead people here though? Like, because I mean, Ren, how many, like, how do you feel?
Definitely need to sit down
Add
for a little bit,
yours.
but I mean, I have a little bit of energy left. I have 3 spell slots.
Hold on a second, guys. I might have to restart my Discord. It just froze. Everyone's frozen.
Okay, well, we're gonna go on break
Sorry.
here in a second, so
Oh, perfect. That works.
that'll
then.
work perfectly. So
Bro.
as this
Who casted that
conversation
person? Sorry.
sort of begins to wind down, as everyone looks to kind of prepare for a rest, we'll jump to our break here. So Rachel can restart her Discord, and
Dang.
we can go use the restrooms, refill our waters, that kind of stuff. So stick around. There will be a question of the day on the break screen. Feel free to answer that. Bye, Rach. Make some friends in the chat. And we'll be back shortly. See you all soon. Catch you soon. everybody? We're back. Welcome in. And thank you so much for the raid as well.
Yay!
Sensei Suplex, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you for that. Let us know what you were doing in the chat. We'd love to connect with you and hear about what your stream is. Oh, and if you guys haven't checked out Sensei Suplex, I recommend it. Go check them out, Sensei Suplex. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid. Appreciate you. We're just jumping back in after some major revelations from a conversation from a former member of the religious center of the city that these players are from that have raised many questions about who they are, like who's everything, what's going on. I don't know. I don't even know what to say because there's a lot going on. It's very confusing.
All the question.
A lot of questions.
We just need the DM's binder. That's all.
Yeah.
You are taking that with you to the GearCon.
I can. There's nothing in it.
Sleight of hand.
It's all in
Dang it.
here.
It's here. Again, if I get a brain injury, you guys will never see the end of this game.
I know that terrifies me every single time you make that joke, man. Stop it.
It's
The worst.
It's basically all up here, so good luck.
I hate that. I hate
But yeah, let's jump back in as our players sort of finish up their conversation with Curtis and see where things are gonna go from here. So you all sort of begin to prepare to rest. Curtis will say, you can rest where you rested before. That's fine. I'll prepare some food.
Mr. Curtis, do you have... Callie.
Callie.
I have a lot of issues today.
Sorry, don't know what happened. I like hit the space bar to unmute myself, and then it just did the camera and said like I was hovering over that. Sorry. Anyway.
Mr. Curtis, did Mr. Boyd have like a room?
A room?
Yeah, where'd he?
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd he stay?
And hung out?
I mean, he had a spot that he resided in, but there's not much in there. He didn't spend
Like,
a
no
lot of time
secrets?
there. I don't know of any secrets.
Can I look in anyway and see if there's any secrets?
Yeah, me too.
Sure.
There's no way to
Yes.
stop her. You just let her get it out of her system.
He'll walk you over to a room. It looks very simple. It's like literally a bed in there.
Can I examine it?
I want to look at
Go
it.
for it. Investigation rolls, please.
Oh, two.
Whoa. You're
For
saying
a
he doesn't
total
have a
of
dragon
2.
horde layer or anything like that?
18 or 19.
Okay. This looks like maybe an office that was converted into a room that has a single bed in
Mhm.
it and nothing else.
It's not like his diary under the mattress or something like that.
Nope.
Oh man, I was really hoping for a time.
Definitely seems like very against Boyd to not have just like action figures
What's that?
everywhere and like a racing
Where's
bed
all
or
his
something.
toys? Mr. Curtis, where's all his toys?
I don't know.
Did you ever see him play with a bunch of toys?
He definitely did.
He has items. I don't know what they are.
Mm.
Okay.
Want to keep on looking?
No, that's okay. Unless we could try and find them, I guess, if we have time. Also, hey, I just realized, you guys. Remember when Mr. Boyd made that thing where you can talk to an animal?
Yeah, and he gave us
I still have that. Like, we could talk to an animal right
You
now.
want to?
How many times, Mr. Curtis, did Mr. Boyd talk to an animal?
I mean, he would go around and speak to the animals because he enjoyed them, as far as I know.
They talk back to him?
I mean, some would make noises. I don't know.
You know how gross that thing looked when he gave it to us? Can you imagine how much grosser that thing is now?
Kind of. I mean,
I
if
don't
we
know.
want to plan. What if we could plan with an animal and we could make like a whole escape plan with it?
Well, even if you can't make an escape plan with it, when else will you have an opportunity to talk to these animals? You could ask them what happened, how they got here.
It's true.
You want to drink it? Go for it. No, thank you. I have a really light stomach.
If you don't, I
Okay.
will.
I
think
I
you should-
mean,
think you should. I think you should though.
really?
Yeah.
Can you like
I
half and
got
half it so it lasts like half as long?
I don't
I
know.
don't think that works. Mark frantically looking through the Sue roster.
Do what you want to do.
Well, do we ever need this again, you think, though?
This seems like the right time to do it.
Yeah. Well, okay,
haven't
what
used
should
it
I...
yet.
Yeah, what should I ask them? / do we want to make a plan with them? Or do we just say hi?
Maybe you can find someone that's like a leader and lead all the animals out when we release them.
Yeah, I could tell them you have to be real careful because there's demons that are gonna eat you. And then they can know.
You should definitely ask them, yeah, how they got here and if they remember anything. Ask them about Boyd and see if they know anything about him.
Yeah.
You know, from animals. I don't know.
Okay. What's Curtis, what's the animal that's the big boss?
The big boss? What do you mean?
Is there an animal with the most?
Guy everyone
not
listens to.
You know, like who would be the you know how you were like head brother at the beacon? Who's like the head animal at the zoo?
I don't know.
You've been here 2 years. Okay. I mean, like, is there one that's more dangerous than all that would eat all
Everyone
the
seems
others?
afraid of it. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there are animals that are dangerous if you aren't careful around them, of course.
Yeah.
I go out and like flip through I like grab Karis's book that she has and I'm like flipping through. I'm like, well, what about this one? It says, it looks like a dog but with a tail and it has like whiskers. Is that dangerous? It's a seal, but he doesn't know what a seal is.
Do you want me to take you to the most dangerous animals?
Yeah.
Okay. So he begins to walk you out.
Curtis is like, I'm too old for this.
Did I say I was gonna go with them? I hope I didn't commit yet.
Does Curtis seem exasperated by us?
You can roll an insight roll.
By the energy levels? I got a 1. That's on par.
22.
Karis doesn't care, but Raya, you can tell he is just like, why are these people making me do this stuff? This is really annoying.
Okay. All right. He is annoyed. I'm just gonna roll with it anyway because we'll never get this opportunity again.
Nope.
Yep.
I do it.
But he'll lead you out sort of through the walkway, almost out of habit too. He does go around the bridge. He doesn't cross it. But you guys head over towards sort of the large cats area where you see like a big bushy haired cat, very big, and another one with stripes all over its orange body. These are quite dangerous if you're not prepared. You need to watch yourself.
I like it.
It's
Okay.
like a big house cat. If you give it food, sometimes they purr up next to you. Is it the same thing with this?
These will look at you as food if you aren't careful.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty big.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Ugh,
Are we ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
Let's
it
do
works.
Pretty sure there was hair in that thing the last time we looked
There
at
is hair
Oh, there
in
is.
that thing.
I'm just not gonna think about it.
Just drink it really fast.
Yeah.
Like ready.
Girl
with
that
a
gets her
human.
clothes out of the garbage. It's not like the worst thing in the world. You know?
Brother Herbert just watching you as you like hold this disgusting vial of something.
I really hope this isn't a prank by Mr. Boyd. I'm gonna be real mad. And then I just like chug it.
been sitting in our backpacks for weeks.
You have to kind of
Oh,
force
yeah.
down the feelings of like the hair in your mouth as you swallow.
Okay.
It's really kind of like dirt tasty. It's pretty gross. But you get it down.
Okay. Mr. Tiger,
It kind of looks over at you.
can you understand me?
And you just kind of hear everyone else hears like a growl, but it says, "Bring me food."
On par.
Oh my gosh, it told me to bring him food.
Really?
Yeah.
I hand her a ration.
They have like
Curtis just kind of like looks at the ration. No, he kind of walks you over to another location where there's some meat that is sort of been stored like a refrigerator, and
Oh.
Need one of these.
then allows you to go ahead and throw that in there.
Okay, thanks. So I'm like, okay, Mr. Tiger, I have food. We need to talk though. And I like throw it in.
And it goes over and eats it.
They're quite vicious.
I mean, you don't want this thing to bite you.
Yeah, Ren, and then like gets behind Raya.
Mr. Tiger, do you know Mr. Boyd?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The guy with the mustache? He has hair on his face.
Food guy?
Yeah, other food guy, not him.
Other
And I point
food
to
guy.
Curtis.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Do you
bring
know,
food.
did he ever... Yeah. Did he ever talk to you? Like I'm talking to you?
Yes.
What'd he talk to you about?
Food. Hunting. If I'm happy.
Oh, that's cool. Do you remember how you got here?
Lights. And he was here.
Where were you before?
Jungle.
Ooh, really? You miss it?
Harder to get food in jungle.
That's true. So Mr. Tiger, I got some bad news. There's these things that are bad that are coming. That want to try and get you at some point tomorrow.
Or today.
So there's gonna be a point where we're gonna open this little door, and you should run away and help all the other animals run away. Do you think you could do that?
So other animals leave. And we leave.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
You are?
Wait, can we understand? Can I understand Karis or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, he might eat the other animals though. I don't know. I think we need to be a little careful.
Were you gonna eat the other animals?
Yeah.
Just admits it, like.
Oh. Do you think you could help them though? First, get out of the city? There's bigger ones that might eat you, so if you all like team up, then maybe it'll be better.
I tap on Karish's shoulder and be like,
Yeah.
you could tell him to steer them away or they'll eat his food before he can eat it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or Mr. Tiger, you could help them all get out because there are other things that might eat your food before you.
I don't know. I might be really hungry. Might be hard to think about that.
I bet you could do it though. I believe in you. I persuade the tiger.
You could try.
Put another meat before you do that.
The DC versus Tiger stomach DC of persuasion.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It's harder than getting into the dean's room.
It is. And I got a 15.
Okay. So yeah, maybe it's just
It's
waiting
just
for you.
sitting
It's
there.
watching you.
Oh, do I need to say something else?
Do you?
Or, well, I did a DC, so normally I'll get a response.
Yeah.
So
it
that's
just
what.
it's kind of looking at you.
Oh, okay. Does that mean yes?
I can take food away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks. You're the best. So when we
They roll at a tiger.
inside the tiger,
Sure.
is it lying to me? I got a 10.
Yeah, the tiger seems like it wants to take the food with it as it goes, if it can.
Cool. Thanks, Mr. Tiger. You're the best. So, it might be a little bit because we gotta rest first, but we're gonna when we open the door, that means it's time. Okay.
Lots of food come with me. That's good.
Oh man.
Yeah. Just you watch out too, okay, Mr. Tiger, because there's some bad things out there. Okay?
I'll watch.
All right. It's feeling confident. I could tell. Okay. Then I would like to go around and do this to a few other animals and tell them what's going to happen
Okay.
to help ensure their survival.
Can you say hi to a penguin if you see one before me?
Yeah.
Please? Okay, cool, thanks.
They're the cutest.
They are the bestest.
I would like to roleplay out every single
Oh my
animal
gosh.
interaction. Just kidding.
The next hour is just you talking to an animal.
Yeah, did I give you time on this? Did it last?
I would assume it's an hour. Usually those potions
Yeah.
are.
Because if it's like the spell, it's 10 minutes, so.
Let me see.
I can't remember if I gave you a time. If
I'll
did,
look. I
it's-
wrote it down. It says an hour.
Okay. The potion has to last for an hour then.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of hair in it.
It's
Yes.
pretty gross.
Lasts a while. Yeah.
You cough up a
Yeah.
hairball at one point. But yeah, I mean, you go around, talk to the animals. Anything you specifically want to kind of inform them generally?
Yeah, like basically, like,
Directions
I-
out of the city.
yeah, I want to like tell them all that they're gonna be out of their cages soon, but to watch out for. And I'll like try to describe demons as best I can,
Okay.
and to like, huh?
It's gonna be a good distraction for us though.
Yeah. And like I would even try to get some of the other like bigger animals to kind of help. You know, like the tiger.
Okay.
That thing? No way.
I mean, the general sense you get as you go around talking to them is the bigger things typically think of other things as food. And they're
Yeah.
more interested in that. There's like the zebra type things and the larger, like more non-predatory animals. Like they're just gonna try to get away if they
Mhm.
can. There's the smaller things like birds. They're just like, we'll fly. That's fine. We'll get away.
Mhm.
Man.
There's like the
No problem.
monkeys and all them. They're just gonna try to get out too. And there's like reptiles. You get a little offended when you describe like demons as being like scaly and stuff like that.
How rude.
Sorry.
there's like the fish too. They're just kind of like, what are we supposed to do? But,
Oh.
there's some bears that they'll just kind of try to get away. But yeah, that's the general sense of it.
Just kind of preparing them because Karis felt bad anyway about them. Also, P.S. I love the fact that Boyd actually was just talking to them.
Yeah, why not?
Best friends.
Yeah, the offended, like, reptile face in the chat. That's great. Oh, how dare you!
That's so rude.
We don't all look alike.
But yeah,
Yep. So I was just preparing
okay.
them.
How over is Mr. Curtis by the end of this hour?
Oh, he walks away. Like, he's just done. He just leaves you guys and starts working on food or something.
Then after the hour, she's like, I feel so much better. Now they know what's going on and they won't be scared.
Proud of you guys.
Thanks.
I do want to give them the best chance they can get. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Is there
Mr.
like
Boyd
a-
really was talking to them.
Is there like a
Yeah, he's
small
been doing-
plant that Renan can try and grab from the zoo to bring with him home?
Sure. You can give me an investigation roll.
Like the tiniest of flowers or something? Yay, that's actually not bad. Investigation. Oh, what's there? 17.
17. So as you sort of walk around looking at different flowers that are there, there are actually a good amount of flowers just kind of in different beds around the zoo as you move around. But you find one that just kind of reminds you of your journey here. You find an orange daisy cluster. And there's a whole bunch of them that look like they would be a decent option, as Boyd had mentioned his favorite color is orange, and there seems to be a good number of them there.
Hi. He's like looking around. I'm gonna call you Boyd because I still feel really bad. But my name's Renan, and it's been a while since I've had a friend like you, so you're coming with me. And I'll just wrap it up in like some sort of cloth and wet it a little bit with his water skin and kind of put it in a pocket to try and keep it safe for now.
All right, so you got the root and everything out, and start bringing it with you.
I'll try and find like a cup or something later if we can. And just
Oh
pack
yeah,
it up
cups are
slow.
easy to find. There's a whole bunch of them in the gift shop.
Yeah, Hillcrest cup.
But anything else you guys specifically want to do as you wait?
We have another steak by Curtis. Really good.
You want to talk to him, or
No, they're just
I think the
some of that meat
only
in the fridge.
the tiger meat.
We could have a steak or something, right?
so Curtis, as you meet up back with him, he looks like he has prepared a pretty grand meal, as it sounds like you guys are not staying here
Ooh.
anymore, and he wants to kind of use up the food.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's fun.
there is plenty to eat. It is all prepared pretty well, and it's all laid out on this table, and just says, "Take what you want." It's probably gonna go to waste. I can give some to the animals after this, but
Thank you.
Thanks.
Super nice of you.
That's so nice.
You're a good cook.
Yeah, thank you. This is better than we've had in a while.
enjoy.
Mark, I was gonna say before we segued into dinner, and I figure it probably is nothing, so that's why I'm just interrupting it really fast. If we looked at that demon that followed us, was there anything to him at all?
Oh, sure. You want to investigate?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize it was gonna be a thing. I figured you'd just say there's nothing.
Yeah, go ahead and
That'd be
roll
fun.
investigation.
Wait, can I too?
Yes, you can.
3.
Kind of swing by on your way back towards dinner and just take a look.
You said we already checked out the bridge too, right? There's nothing around the bridge from last time.
Yeah, the bridge, you didn't notice anything specific.
Okay.
7.
7.
No. I know, sorry.
I mean, I was gonna help them. I don't know if you're gonna let me roll as well, but I just figured one of them would get it.
You
so.
can also roll if you'd like to.
Okay.
Ooh, you can do it.
There's a lot of creature to study, so
I'll take this side. I got a 9. Looking at a wing.
okay. I mean, from what you can tell, there's not too much on this thing. what stands out to you the most is it looks like it has at least somewhat finely crafted like clothing it's wearing though, and the axe looks a little nicer as well. It's a little less wild looking than most things you've seen.
Any signs connecting it to anybody?
Nope. None that you notice.
I wish we had Aaliyah with us, because she could talk to the dead things.
That would be nice.
Like, why did it just follow us this whole time? That's real weird. Like, it could have, like, killed us at any point.
I mean,
I'm
even looking at its
wondering-
clothes and stuff. Oh, good.
Maybe Zangul or another demon. Got a feeling of Boyd's working with us. You know what I mean?
I mean, he has like
Yeah.
nice stuff on. He might have been pretty intelligent. Like he might have been wondering where we're going, especially if he saw
Yeah.
us. Especially if he saw Curtis dragging our bodies or something like that. Like he might have been wondering what our deal was. I
Well,
don't
he
know.
had lots of magic if he could make Boyd's thingy go away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He seemed like he was more powerful, so maybe he was looking to see how we even got in, what we were doing. I don't know.
Not a question.
Oh, weird.
It was weird.
Maybe we can follow up on it. I mean,
Yeah.
and this is probably more at dinner than anything, but kind of turn to them and be like, we've got a lot to look into now. I mean, we have clues on Rodden. Maybe we feel like we're ready, or maybe we can figure something out to help get ready for it. We have other demons to find. We got to figure out what these runes mean, you know?
Yeah.
Well, first we get Curtis to elves, right?
Yeah, that's probably our first priority.
Yeah, I really meant to talk to the old man. By the way, his memories are back. So we need to talk
What?
to the elder. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I meant to do it before we left, but there's like a lot of stuff going on and we're trying to prep, and I wasn't feeling too well. I was a little woozy.
Okay.
So it kind of works out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Gwen, I'm sure you wanted to check in on your people too, right?
Yes, we can go back there.
Thank you for helping us.
Yeah, Gwen, thanks. You're the best.
I'm glad everyone is okay.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're gonna stay with the elves for a while, or are you gonna stick with us?
I don't know. I maybe need there. I don't know. I can maybe help a little bit. Help some of the two tribes come together more. I don't know.
Need to figure out a way to talk to each other. Because maybe if like talk to Shaw, see if we can get like a telephone system set up with the elves and Spire or something. Cool.
Maybe.
But
Maybe I can get another vehicle to drive, and it would be just a few minutes to get there.
yeah,
That would be
That'd be
so
helpful.
cool.
very helpful.
We still need to find people for testing for Mr. Shaw.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you know of any elves that want to help, I asked Ratha, but they didn't really seem too keen. But I was thinking about that. I mean, Aaliyah got away, and it seems like she's not in her right mind. I'd really like to help her too.
I think she went in the direction where the elves are. Last we saw, anyway.
Yeah, there's still those extremists out there. We got to be careful. But I mean, don't you think? I mean, Shaw said there was other people he tested on before us, right? Between us and Colin, there's got to be more people out there. There's that tracker that we met. Maybe others that would be willing to help. Not like they're risking their lives to be tested on necessarily, right?
When would you be okay with doing that?
What's the test for, though?
It's to see if it can make your brainwashing go away, so we can fix it for Colin.
That's actually a good way of putting it.
Maybe, I don't know.
You would have to let Mr. Shaw possibly control your brain, and he's really nice about not taking advantage
Using
of
that.
it.
Yeah.
But I also know with what you've gone through, if you want to go through that again.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Brandon's like,
It's just we haven't been able to find anyone that wants to do it, and we need to figure out how to do it, though. So
mean,
that's what we're trying
someone-
to find.
To have the ability to control you, do you think many people feel like, yes, I want to do that right now, or I have no way to control myself anymore?
check your ether.
Technically, we like that's. I mean, it's us too, but he hasn't done anything.
I mean,
Because you want
reason.
it.
He kind of did it by accident.
But he like
even
releases
then-
my really fast too, so.
If we weren't out fighting things, I would have volunteered because if it helps protect other people and to stop Colin, to save Rodden, people like that.
Yeah, I would do it like normally. Yeah. I mean, if we have to stay and not go anywhere for like a day or something while he does it, I would still do it. But he just.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it either.
Has it really been only a day? You think there's only a day that's all he needs?
He's real smart, so.
Yeah. I mean, if it's only a day, we can offer up
said-
a day to him.
And you know, I told them that the new beacon would only take a day, and you all were like, Karis, it's not going to, and then it did. So.
Yeah, touche. I'm
That is
sorry about
true.
that. You are the smartest, Karis.
Thank you. But anyway, we don't have to figure that right now. We have to get Mr. Curtis to the Sun Elves. You can think about it, Gwen.
Yeah, that's kind of.
You don't have to. But it might be good for everybody if we can figure out how to not have that happen anymore, and then you won't be in danger of it if you ever run into Column again. So.
I will think about
We need
it.
to figure out a way. Yeah. Regardless, we need to figure out a way to not be brainwashed again before we go charging in to see him.
Probably. Okay.
So, you guys just going to bed? Is that your plan?
Yeah. Can I
Okay,
look
yeah.
around? Can I look around one more time, just to, like, even on the bridge and stuff? I just kind of want to get like another one over before, since we're probably never coming back
Good
here. I just want to
idea.
make sure there's not missing anything.
Okay. Anything specific you're looking for, or?
Honestly, I'm looking for stuff to indicate like more about Boyd personally, but also anything that would just be, yeah, most like Boyd stuff or any indication of like what exactly his deal is.
Okay. Sure.
What is his deal?
You
What is
can
his
roll
deal?
an
I don't know.
investigation.
Okay. Or even like I said, anything suspicious on the bridge that might have to do with the rune, like, you know, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not the worst. 17.
So again, you just kind of wander around looking through. The bridge is again pretty empty from what you've seen. It's mostly just the rune. You don't know what the rune is. You don't know what it means. It's destroyed now, anyways. It's no longer faintly glowing. But just like the general sense you can get is this place is well taken care of as you kind of walk around. I mean, the animals are cared for. The grounds look pretty nice and clean. It, for the most part, is pretty well. Nice place. Definitely stands out against the destroyed city that surrounds this zoo.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't get any indicators of much else besides that.
This is gonna be a weird thing too. Last thing, I forgot to say this. Boyd's body still like there on the bridge?
You look, and it seems to have been removed at some point.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna ask Curtis, like, hey, did you move his body?
His
Where did you put it, if I'm asking?
I'm going to bury him.
Okay. Do you mind if I just look him over one more time before you bury him?
Fine.
I just wanted to look and see. This look weird, but since he's like a weird alien whatever thing, like, does he? I don't know. Because I know we already searched his body for like stuff, but I wanted to see how. Like weird, like how he's like, if he's like decomposing like rapidly, or if he looks like, I don't know, just like looking at like how he.
Okay.
Looks
Give me a
in
medicine
death,
roll.
Like any. Yeah.
And Curtis is kind of standing next to you, watching as you do
I don't
this.
know. He's really weird looking. We don't know anything. Oh, not bad. I actually forgot what my medicine is though. Hold on. 18.
Okay. I mean, you don't notice any rapid decay of anything.
Mhm.
I mean, there are wounds all over him because you guys did beat him pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't notice any like rapid decay of anything. He just looks like a dead creature.
Okay. I kind of want to take note of like, yeah, how he looks and stuff, just so I can. See, obviously, it doesn't look like any sort of demon we've ever encountered before, right? We've never like.
I mean, you get like similarities, kind of how they look, but not. It's definitely different in the type that it is compared to anything you've seen.
Okay. Just kind of remember what we saw of him and stuff, and
Okay.
Then I go.
Sounds good.
I'll go sleep.
All right. You guys doing anything
You talking,
else?
Mike?
Yeah, Karis.
What?
Do you want to go do another loop and try and find like toys or something that he had? I feel it's weird that he doesn't have a place around here that has his stuff.
We can, yeah.
Just real quick. What do you think?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I would actually ask if we see Curtis burying the body, because if Kara saw him like trying, I think she'd want to help. But she's just been all over the place, and not seeing it would not trigger anything like that.
Okay. You can give me an investigation roll.
Looking for the toys.
I'm gonna
Can I
say
guide it
disadvantage
there?
just with how much of an area that you're searching through. But go for it.
I was gonna. Is there any way to guidance her, or is this too long of a thing?
In this case, I would say no, just
Yeah.
with the circumstances of it being.
Aren't we both?
Or yeah, or I'll let you bring it up to a regular or something like that if you want. If you
I
like.
don't have a ton of intelligence, by the way. Like,
Oh, mine's a,
the-
yeah, me neither. So
okay. Well, if we just did advantage to leave it a straight roll, then
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I have 11.
Okay. Yeah, you look around. This is a big place. You do notice like little replicas of animals like in the gift shop, but that's about it.
Maybe just took them from the gift shop.
Yeah, maybe. I was just trying to help you find something like a memento for Mr. Boyd. I
Oh,
grabbed the flower.
Thanks. Oh, that's cool.
I'm calling him Boyd Jr.
That's cool. You can put it next to your other plants.
Yeah, I miss Arturo.
Watering it.
Yeah, that's all. I don't know. We gotta get. Well, Athos
That's
sometimes
not
does
good.
when we're gone, but
I have all the. I have my shirt and stuff from the zoo though, so I remember him that way.
cool. Yeah, they don't find anything. Or actually, Ren, while they're walking around as well, he's going to cast. I have it. Do I have it? Yeah, detect magic. And just kind of see if there's anything else.
Okay. As you go,
Second level.
let me see what you would find.
You'd probably do it on like the furthest away point coming back, if that makes sense.
Okay. So as you sort of walk the perimeter of this whole place, you have to go sort of quick because of the size of it and the duration of your spell. But you...
If he gets any pings, I'd be willing to put another one in to like check everything out if that's the case. But if he doesn't find anything, then he'd just do it once.
Yeah, you start kind of at one end, cast the spell, and then you notice along the outside edge, you keep getting these auras of evocation magic, and up kind of like around it as well, you get illusion magic in the same area. And as you walk the perimeter, you keep seeing these like bubbles of evocation, all with this illusion around it. But you get to this point as you go where all of a sudden the evocation part disappears, but the illusion is still up.
Oh, cool. Okay. So it seemed like he just dispelled maybe like one like slice of it.
Potentially.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I tell Karis that.
You're muted too if you're talking, Rach.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry, I didn't mean to cast silence. My bad.
Oh, so I feel a lot better about sleeping here tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, that's real good.
And if that's the only thing he finds, he's gonna. Is there any way to get to one of them and see like what's actually? I think you said jewels earlier. I mean, does he actually see them, or are they like consumed in like a magic aura thing?
I mean, you don't see any jewels anywhere.
Okay. Cool. So that's all he finds is those things.
As you walk around, yes, that is. I mean, all your items on you would be magic. You don't get much of a sense of anything else here.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I think we should be hopefully okay for resting unless something stumbles in through that part.
Okay. That's a good idea. That's smart to know, because now I was like gonna be real paranoid all night. I mean, we should still be
yeah.
paranoid,
For sure.
you know? But just like not as paranoid.
Same.
Okay. So you guys just sleeping for the evening?
If we did see Curtis, I think I would help him. Or want to help him, but I don't know if we see
Yeah, me
him.
too,
What's your
actually.
passive perception?
18.
Mine's 13.
Well, 13
Well.
without my shield.
There's a point where you're walking around and you can kind of hear the sound of dirt and a shovel. If you investigate it, you can find Curtis digging a hole right now with the laid
Yeah, I'll
out
help.
body of Boyd.
Are you gonna give him a funeral?
Yes, I'm burying him.
That's real nice. We can help you.
Thank you. And Adventurous Pack, thank you for the raid! Welcome in! How are you doing? Everyone, if you have not followed the Adventurous Pack, we have great
cool.
content. Great content. I highly recommend Adventurous Pack. So go check them out.
Fun.
But yeah, you do find Curtis buried this, and you guys can grab some shovels that he kind of points in the direction of, and you can begin to help.
Definitely.
And it's a bit somber. I mean, Curtis definitely seems upset to be losing what seems to be a friend of his. but you can say any words if you'd like to. Or we can just go to bed. Your choice.
Does Curtis say anything?
He does not say anything. He seems very stoic as he's just kind of standing there looking over.
Yeah, I don't think Ren would say anything either. I mean, I think he'd kind of be like grateful, but also like remembering the other things that Boyd's done. So it's kind of like this neutral.
Same.
I would like be looking around, like waiting for someone to say something, and like nobody's saying anything.
Ren like puts up a shovel to start walking away,
Like, so then I feel self-conscious about it, so I like go over and whisper, "Hey, Mr. Boyd, you were a real nice demon, I think. Thanks for being nice. And okay, that's it. Bye." So that's Karis's funeral part.
But he will start to lower the body into the hole and start to cover it up. But you guys can go to sleep this evening. You have your beds made up, and
I'll take watch. I'll take first watch.
all right.
Ren wants to kind of put on the necklace and focus on the magic just to make sure he understands it.
Okay.
I'll take second.
All right.
Third
watch. Perfect. All right. Gwynestri
My night vision
will
goggles.
volunteer to go on first watch as well. Yeah, Curtis will leave you for the evening, and Gwynestri will remain up with Renan as the two of you can go to sleep.
Thankies.
But you can give perception rolls if you'd like to.
That'd be a 9, because I'm assuming he's not wearing a shield.
So you just kind of sit there, and it's pretty quiet. And Gwynestri just kind of looks up at you as you're sitting there, and
Like deep in thought, looking at the beads.
we're doing the right thing, all right?
What?
We're doing the right thing, right?
Yeah. Why don't you think so?
I just want to make sure. I don't want to do anything that's bad. That line in the sky scares me.
It scares me too. We need to figure out what these are before we do any more. I don't understand any of this that happened before us. But we're involved now. Yeah, we definitely gotta figure it out. And it kind of opens up this little new journal that he has, and it's kind of like really crude, like he's trying to remake like a map of the city and like write down where the runes are, and he's kind of showing and like circling where the elves are now. It's got like that symbol of like the sun and moon elves, and it's got like, you know, markings of Karis's symbols and like his glow symbols. So it's got like all these like different notes of like what we've been through, and he's trying to like make sense of it. I don't know. I mean, we could be doing something bad, but these things were killing people. So at the end of the day, we're trying to do something right. Just gotta figure things out and think about it before we do anything.
Yeah, I certainly hope that we are helping people and not making things worse.
Well, I've been thinking about that. Either way, Jargazon was killing our people, and he was protecting one of these runes. So is Boyd. Even if we make things worse in the beginning, I think overall we can make them better for people. Even if that means a lot of people not liking us.
Do you
Why you don't-
trust Illuminants?
No. Doesn't mean I don't trust him. I just don't know. And he brought me back to life. But he's also lying, apparently. But that could be to protect people. I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of weird things. He hasn't earned my trust yet. Not completely. It's kind of why I keep on wanting to go talk to him. Or present myself. I don't know.
I don't know
There's-
about what do city people do with him. But what if he is bad?
Then eventually we're gonna have to do something about it. That's the part that scares me the most. How can an angel be bad though, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure all these things out myself. Think about it every night. But seems like right now we have more important things like saving people's parents, making sure their family doesn't kill them, making sure our people are safe. Keeping each other alive.
Yeah.
You don't have to risk yourself coming with us. You know that, right?
Of course, I don't have to. I'm not doing anything you tell me to do.
Good. You know, especially if we get control of that column again, you gotta always make sure to be able to say no to me.
Yeah.
That means a lot. Thanks.
It means a lot how you help the tribes too. So I'm willing to help out.
You asked the right questions, though.
Alright, well. Guess we'll get ready to head out tomorrow.
Does anybody in your tribe give tattoos? I'm trying to find someone that does tattoos. I don't know who can.
I mean, you have markings that show up in the moonlight. Why do you need tattoos?
Like, to put a symbol on that always shows up, regardless.
That is what Sabralira has done.
Herself? Or does she have someone that does it?
She has made her own.
Oh.
You guys will remember, she has markings that always were there.
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. I remember noticing that they didn't go away.
Didn't we? Didn't she like lie to our face and be like, must be some weird family trait? I don't know. She did say that.
What do you think Sabralira would do to save face?
I mean,
Um,
makes a lot of sense.
oh my gosh, I'm gonna shut up now.
I always thought about that when it was like night and it was like still there. And I was like, I'm not gonna say anything right now.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Maybe I'll talk to her.
All right. I'll let you go back to your necklace.
Thanks. Trying to see if we can keep a promise I gave a long time ago.
Good.
At the end of it, I will wake up Raya.
All right.
I'm gonna put on my goggles.
Awesome. So you got your
Yeah.
super cool vision,
Uh-huh.
dark vision dot goggles, so you can see much more clearly in the night now.
Yeah. No more disadvantage for me. Perception.
Roll your perception roll.
Woo! I mean, not amazing though. Still, 13.
Okay. Again, the night's pretty quiet. You don't hear much of anything. Maybe a few sounds of the animals outside, but nothing alarming. It's pretty quiet overall.
Can I see the crack in the sky from where we're at, or no?
As you look up, it's hard to see much right now with the night sky,
Mm-hmm.
but you do see a little bit of it. It's just like a tiny bit of a different color
Okay.
than what you're used to seeing.
I'm just gonna stare at it for a while, and yeah, just I don't know. I'll just think and chill.
What's a different color?
I mean, it's just like
Black?
it's black, but it's like a different shade of black that just you can kind
Oh,
of see
okay.
in the sky.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll just wait until my watch is over. I don't think I'm gonna do anything on my watch.
Okay. And then Karis, you'll be woken up for your watch.
All alone. Okay.
Go ahead, roll your perception roll.
I did so good. 21.
21. You, again, kind of listen out for your watch. It's pretty quiet throughout it. But sort of as morning comes, the lights of the sun is starting to come in through the windows. You start to hear Curtis awake, maybe making breakfast or preparing to leave or something. But you hear like a few sniffles as you are there
From him?
from his direction, yeah.
Oh.
That's really sad. So this is like I'm almost done.
Yeah, this is like right as the sun is coming up. Your friends will probably be awake soon.
Okay. I would probably go over there.
Okay. It's just kind of over. It's in the cooking, like the kitchen, and just kind of stirring something for breakfast. But you can see him just kind of like wipe his face every once in a while, not looking in your direction.
Okay, so I would like kind of like awkwardly come into the room and be like, do you want me to help you?
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. So I would like walk over and I'd help him. And I would be like, are you sad about Mr. Boyd?
It's just difficult leaving here. Leaving him.
You guys were real good friends.
He's all I had for 2 years.
That'd be hard.
This is my home.
I wish it could just last.
Well, clearly
Is there anything
things
you
can
want-
get in here, so.
Is there anything you would do that would help to say bye to it?
I've already said my goodbyes. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. I like really awkwardly because I don't know. I just like hug him really fast. Like, I'm sorry though, I'm sorry. And then I like go, I'm sorry we killed him.
You don't need to be sorry. You did what you had to do. He wanted
Yeah.
it.
But I feel bad too. I think we could have been friends too.
I think you were friends.
Yeah?
Yes, he spoke positively of you.
That's good. Yeah. I didn't think I'd ever be friends with a demon. But it's kind of cool. I mean, probably can't tell many people, but...
Yes,
But
it's probably
I-
not something you want to go around saying back
Mm-hmm.
in.
I'm not gonna brag about it, that's
the
for
beacon.
sure. Yeah. But I don't know. I hope maybe going to the Sun Elves will help, because you'll be around nice people. And did you like Brother Hibbert, or was he annoying but you never told him?
No, he was very studious and seemed to have a good heart. I have no issues with him.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe being with him will be nice for you. And the Sun guy's really cool. He's nice to me.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be nice for you. I hope it will be.
Me too.
I'll hype you up and tell everyone how cool you are. And then they'll have to like you.
You don't have to do that.
I probably am going to, so.
You don't even know me.
I know you're nice. I mean, you put us in a cart and brought us all the way back and went to the beacon where they could have killed you, Mr. Curtis. So.
I just worry that maybe there was a missed opportunity there. And they won't miss
What?
again.
What?
For them to kill me.
Oh, them thinking about it later?
They had a chance. I don't think
Mhm.
they really knew who I was at the moment. Or I caught them off
Yeah.
guard when I showed up with you three.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's true.
now I'm sure they're all aware that I'm still around. And if there is a target on me and a target on you three, I worry what will happen going forward.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want you risking yourself for me. I'll put it that way. I'm not worth it. I'm pretty useless right now.
I mean, I don't know if it's about who's, has a bunch of powers or not. We try to just help everybody, so. It's okay.
That's very kind of you, but again, I'm nearly dead myself. You should look out for yourself before you look out for me.
Well, you're kind of old, Mr. Curtis, but you can still, you
I'm
part
not
of the
just
whole
kind
thing
of old,
is-
I'm very old, okay? You're young. You all have much life to live.
Yeah.
I want you to look out for yourself first, okay?
If I say okay, will you feel better?
I want you to say okay and mean it.
I'll say I'll try my best, but we're still gonna help you. How's that?
Again, if it comes down to it, I want you three to go. I'm not worth it.
I mean, I hope it won't come down to it at all if we just take you to the elves.
I hope as well. But you realize you may be putting a target on them as well by taking me there.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
That's part of the reason why I just wanted to stay here and live my last days. But maybe there could be purpose still. But again,
I mean,
abandon it if it puts you at risk.
okay. I'll think about it. I just, if only Brother Hibbert could do the thing that you did, and now he can't do it anymore, and then no one else could, but you used to. If you and Brother Hibbert can both get that, you could help a lot of people. There's a lot of brainwashed people, Mr. Curtis, like a lot.
Maybe.
So, I think it's worth a shot at least, you know? If you're really all about I need to be useful, then that's the way it could be, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, you don't have to be useful to be, like, important, you know, but...
You don't need to cheer me up. I'm fine.
Oh, I'm trying real hard.
You're doing fine, but you don't need to cheer me up.
Okay. Well, if you ever need a hug, tell me and I'll give you a hug. I won't tell anybody that you're sad.
Yeah, maybe it would be nice to have other people I can interact with.
Yeah. Ren and Raya both didn't have, like, any friends before we hung out, and I think they really like it now, so.
Okay.
Roasting us.
It's true. Hey, I had plant friends. Thank you very much.
Is this a roast? What's going on?
They wake up to, like, Karis to be like, they never had any friends. They were totally socially awkward.
Hey, wait a minute.
The rest of the conversation probably goes like that. Karis is probably chattering away to him, telling him random crap,
Okay.
filling some silence to maybe help him.
If I find a seashell, I'll get another one, but I already gave them all away, so I don't have one for you.
Yeah.
Do you want a zoo T-shirt?
Yeah.
I'll put glitter on it.
Do you want some glitter on your food?
He's like, oh my god.
No.
Two
No,
of
I do
us.
not.
It's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't think it's gonna be good to be around people.
I just had a flashback of my grandpa with my niece and just him turning to us and be like, does she ever stop talking?
Oh my
I could
gosh.
see Curtis thinking that.
But you eat breakfast together once everyone else wakes up. You can start gathering your items. Curtis looks like he's getting ready to start releasing some animals.
Waterboy Jr. and say, oh, get ready for the journey. Gonna be a doozy.
I can help release some animals too.
Yeah, I'll help
Me
too.
too, I can do my best.
So he'll sort of release some of the less crazy ones first and let them get out, and starts to show you where probably is the best place to stand for other ones to let them out without issue. And one by one you make your way releasing different animals. They seem less confused and more ready for it as you have gone around and told them what to do.
Very nice.
Yay!
Yay!
You guys know the drill. Let's go.
They're all like organized clumps. Team A, you go this way.
Yeah.
Team B, you go this
Whatever
way.
you do, if you see that lion, run.
Yeah.
It is pretty chaotic as they leave them. They don't seem like they're a well-oiled like machine. They just kind of scatter after you release them.
It's pretty accurate for the beacon babies. I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah. At least they have a chance.
Well, you know.
But there is a large swarm of animals just like keep coming out of this location as you guys are doing this.
Are they going? Are they just like random areas, or is it like the backside of the zoo, or is there like certain sides that they're not going out of?
No, it's basically whatever side of the zoo they're on. They just
Everywhere.
sort of go like birds are flying straight up and out. Like it's just
Okay.
whatever kind of is the exit that you kind of direct them towards. They head that direction.
Not sure if this is gonna help or hinder us. So I'm real nervous.
Give me perception rolls.
Uh-oh. Oh.
1.
God, guys, what's going on?
16.
All right.
Okay, that's good.
So it's a little bit of Renan's horror. You watch as that creature that has been perched watching this area starts to descend and starts
Food.
picking off some of these creatures
Oh,
as they go.
not the babies. Hmm.
Are we timing our escape now? Is that what we're doing, or is it just kind of something he sees? Like while we're still letting stuff out?
It's up to you. It's if you want to start leaving. You guys basically are packed up as you do this, but
I mean, I think we'd let out everything first, but then
Yeah.
probably leaving the chaos, I would think, but
Mm.
Yeah, that was my
Um,
plan, I think. Or that was what I thought we were going to do.
Just trying to time it where it's like after it picks up something and starts flying a different direction, then like book
yeah,
it.
then we go, the different way.
That way
yeah.
it's maybe for now distracted.
timing wise, you're kind of in the middle of releasing stuff when it does that. But maybe it'll be satisfied for a little bit.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
No, but we would definitely release everything first. I think all of us
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
All right.
willing to do that.
So you have released
We
everything.
got a long rest, right? By
You
the
did
way?
get a long rest. Yep.
I have to click that on my
Yay.
sheet.
I was like, I should click that now.
Don't
Yeah.
forget your long rest.
And then you said Ren has full knowledge of the necklace then? No? I don't think we went over
Oh,
that.
yeah, you were already told what was on it, and you feel like you've connected to it, and you are able to use it if you feel like you need to.
Wait, me too with my cloak. I can, like,
Yeah. Like, you guys look at Ryan, she's kind of, like, blurry a little bit as she's standing there.
What happened to
Oh.
you? Did you get hit by a demon? What's up?
no, it's a cloak, I think. It's the, remember, the,
It does remind
No,
you of
that's exactly
Avery.
what I remember. It was a demon. That's why I'm
Avery.
asking.
Yeah, like Avery.
Oh, do you think like he's
That's
skinned Avery?
Yeah.
amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Anyways, cool.
Ah.
But you release the last animal. Curtis grabs his pack, and looks like he's ready to go.
Point to Riot. I just go, hey, make sure not to use fire on those things, because it seems like Karis's fire never works on some of these demons. So.
Got it. Before we go, I'm gonna switch my swords to radiant, by the way. Damage.
Okay.
High fiver.
So you flick, like on the sides, there's this little turn dial thing on it, and click it down so that the white stone is now locked into the wedge at the top, and this kind of glow effect covers both your blades.
That's so cool, Raya. You look like the coolest person ever, like in a story, or like a action
you.
figure.
Oh, thank you. Like Boyd's toys, kind of, but not.
Yeah, like
names.
what that kids would play with. Yeah,
Oh, right. Okay.
in the arena. Yeah,
Thank you.
so
Thanks.
cool.
I feel a little bit more ready to use whatever's out there.
You might catch Karis throughout
Mhm.
the rest of our time leaving. Sometimes you look over, Karis is just looking at you because you look really cool. And then
That's
she looks
nice,
away
okay.
every
I'm
time.
gonna kind of be like, yeah, like I'm like secretly kind of like,
Cool.
I'm feeling myself in these swords.
But you guys begin to leave out one of the exits.
Oh. I will make Kurt, as we're leaving, I'll make Curtis invisible.
Okay. Cast invisibility on him.
I like. Can we? Hey, brother Curtis, should we like hold hands or something so you can like tell where you are? That way we don't see you.
And he looks out, and I think you can see my footsteps in the snow.
Okay. Well, we might just kind of like do a kind of every once in a while.
Yeah, just make sure you say it back to us.
Okay.
It's already exhausted. It's like
Brennan is very tempted to mess with him, but then lets it go.
But you begin to leave the zoo, and instantly as you walk outside of that kind of barrier that's there, you feel just cold hit worse. As there was like a little breeze coming in through that open one, but now it's like very cold out here.
Actually cold.
The shiver hits right away, and the cold wind. But give me stealth rolls as you make your way across this open field back towards the cover of more of the city.
Oh. 30.
Man, I wish
30.
I had that other roll.
Wow.
I got 19 on the die. I got 30.
Wow, okay.
15.
15.
And
10. Alright. You start sort of making your way through the snow, sort of slow to keep like eye out for anything coming in and to keep that stealth going. You're looking around. You do not see anything coming flying towards you as you potentially are not seen, not noticed. Maybe it is currently feeding on something and not paying attention to you.
Did we see any of the animals as we're like walking away, or did they already flee this part?
Basically everything will have fled by this point. There might be like a few birds in a tree nearby, but most animals have disappeared. You can see a ton of footprints though in the snow in different directions.
Cool. Okay.
Hope they make it.
Me too.
You eventually make it to the cover more of the streets and the buildings in the city, out of the park. And you can begin to leave the city. I need someone to roll me a d20.
I'm just waiting for you to say that.
I will.
You going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
What if it's a 20?
What if it's a 20?
I'm scared. What does that mean? I'm afraid. But I'm scared to say that because what if he's like, oh, 10 demons come out. Boy,
that could both be super good or super bad.
That's what I'm saying. It could be really good or very bad.
There's another bunny suit because that was the last 20 we rolled.
That was the last
Amazing.
right.
And it was Raya that rolled it, so.
Yeah, alright.
You begin to travel out towards the city. I'm not even gonna put pressure on you guys because it is very quiet as you go. No suspense for you with that 20. You make it out quite easily
Yes.
with no issues.
Nice.
You leave the city of Hillcrest and begin to head north up the road that you came in on.
Yes. Thank you, Kelly, for that service.
Was the 20 the you just make it out perfectly? Was that what it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I thought it was gonna be
good.
like the rarest, weirdest like demon comes out and it's like gonna.
So there's this thing called a Tarask that
No.
Lands in the city 2 seconds after we leave, just detonates a nuke. Like,
Yeah.
you
It was
made out
attracted by
just
all
in the
the
nick of
animals
time.
coming out. Yeah.
Who knew?
but yeah, you
Godzilla's
guys,
real in this universe.
you guys have a pretty easy go of it. You find good routes. You find easy ways to leave and make your way with no issues out of Hillcrest and begin to head north on the road back
Nice.
towards your home.
Were we wanting to stop by Jonah and them? Or later?
We could either say stuff now, or we could always come back when we know how to maybe fix some memories.
I don't know what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
I just know we offered to potentially let them come back with us, especially if Boyd's
Mhm.
protection is gone. But
Well, we can't go to the city now with Curtis anyway, so we'd have to
Yeah.
come back a whole separate trip.
well, or we head to the elves and then head in.
Bring them all with us, and
Yeah, keep them somewhere short of the elves, and then come back and get them, bring them in, like at a house. I mean, I agree. I like the coming back idea better. I just remembered we offered to at least come back, or
yeah,
let them know we're alive, so Jonah doesn't try and be stupid and come in after us or something.
bro. He might be mad at us though, because we kind of ditched him.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. No, I
Um,
think Curtis is more important, but just
Well,
But I
sneaking
don't-
with 4 people is better than sneaking with 9 or however many we're gonna have. So,
And the 2 giants.
well, I don't know what they would do. We can't sneak with them.
they'll just fight.
If we see the giants, maybe we could at least say hi. But
Yeah.
You have
um,
a way to say? Oh yeah, you do. Okay.
yeah, I do. But then all of us might maybe yeah.
We
Maybe it's
didn't
just
see 'em
better to
last
come.
time.
Maybe it's just better to come back.
Okay.
Unless you really think we should go check on them. That's
Nope.
okay, but
I just wanted to bring it up. Just wanted to get
Yeah.
the group thought on it. That's all. We've been forgetting a lot of things, so I just wanted
we
to bring it up.
forget so much because there's so
Well,
much happening all
so
the time.
much.
Yeah.
So, okay. Cool.
All right. So you plan on going past the
If
mountains.
yeah, I'm just gonna be looking out for giants. See if I can.
Yeah,
see
I'd be
them.
looking.
Me too.
Give me a perception roll as you go.
Jonah's the new big bad because he never came back for him.
15.
8.
Hey, dirty 20.
All right.
Nope, dirty 22.
All right.
Hey.
You begin to walk that direction north. It's a few hours away that you head up. You start going through that pass kind of up against the edge of the mountains and the ocean out. And you're looking around, looking up for him. Brendan, you're the only one who spots the presence of a stone giant just kind of perched up there. It's your choice if you'd like to be in the open or if you'd like to be more stealthy as you try to go through there.
Oh. he's
So have
up
we-
there?
Question mark. We haven't traveled for that long, have we? Like, is it enough traveling time for like, oh, it's time to like bed down for a long rest? We could just stay with them anyway, or is it?
You've
not
only been
that
going
long?
for a few hours at this point.
Okay.
Maybe like 3-4 hours as you've traveled north.
I mean, we can at least talk to them, or
Yeah.
what do you guys think?
I will let you choose how you want to proceed past them based off of the role of spotting it. So
I think it'd be best to just. We can even just. Or let you, Karis, do your spell and just say hi. And just tell them that we're gonna come back pretty soon for another visit. Just let them know.
Yeah, I could do that.
Because they may think we're dead if we,
Yeah.
So if we say, like, hey, we made it, we're coming back. We didn't have any, like, supplies or anything to bring to you, but we'll be back.
Or if they ever want to come to the city, look for Spire Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want it? Because I don't think they would, like, the rock friends would be able to remember most of that.
That's
You
true.
know?
We could just say,
Write
hey,
it
we're
down.
still alive. We're still alive. We're coming back. Or yeah, we could have like well, we can't speak their language.
Wait, No, we
Um,
can't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to wait, it didn't take too long to go up there. Maybe I could just have them take me up there. We could go up there really fast and say hi and then go down.
Okay.
Up to you guys. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Curtis just like, what is going on? He's visible by the way now, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's an hour.
Hey, Curtis, do you remember when we said that there was a bunch of people that used to be from Hillcrest?
yes.
They live up there, and they have 2 rock friends that help them.
Okay.
So they're going to see us probably, potentially, and then they're going to come try to talk to us, and we were talking to them earlier.
Only
pretty-
thing is,
Hmm?
what if they ask, since the giants haven't seen Curtis, what if they try and talk to him?
Well, I
Or
was
ask him
thinking,
to
yeah,
stay.
if we stay hidden and Just
Oh.
whoever's going to go with Karis walks forward.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
The rest of us stay down here.
Okay.
Because Gwen's here as well.
I mean, I could make all of you talk, and we have like maybe a couple potions, but it would take a lot from me. So
Yeah. No. I
don't
think we should.
there's no need for that.
unless we want to just sneak past, either way, it's fine with me.
Let's just go talk to him real quick. Just one or two people. How about I'll go with Karis because I'm really bad at sneaking.
Hmm.
Raya, you stay with them maybe? If we want.
Yeah, I can stay.
Okay.
I'll kind of keep us hidden for now.
All right. So Karis going up, and who else? Renan? Did you say you're going
Renan.
up?
Ren, yeah.
Okay, just two
I'll
of
stay
you.
down with Curtis.
Okay.
If you can get away with not casting that on me, the translation thing, since he might recognize me, you can do that. And then Ren will just be like, or if you need to keep me alive, go for it. But try and
No,
save
I'll just do it, and I'll do it on myself. I'll do a triple thing for me, or a double thing for me, so I
you-
can do 2 hours.
Are you like twinning it, or are you having to cast it twice? Does that make sense?
Either way, it'd be about the same. It would cost the same, depending on sorcery points or
Oh, okay.
whatever. So I would just do.
I was just gonna say, if you can save a spell slot, just wait to see if you actually need to do it for me.
No, that's okay. I have enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. He's trying.
So
Ren's
thrifty.
wearing off on Karis, where Karis is like, no, I can use spell slots now.
So you begin to walk forward, just the two of you, to sort of catch the attention of this giant.
Use some sparkles.
I'll use sparkles.
You watch as it kind of catches the attention of that and begins coming down the mountainside, coming closer to you.
Play the other one.
It starts to walk closer to you. Did you cast the spell on yourself?
Yeah.
To understand it?
Yep.
All right. You hear it as it approach. Bad little people, as it's coming.
Oh, hey, hold on a second. Hey, it's us.
It thinks we're
It
bad.
raises up its club as you
No,
are
no, 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 no!
as you are
We're here to help.
out in the open.
We kept them safe. He would have died.
And that's what I'll pick up next time.
Oh no, our friend.
Oh no.
So
That is so sad.
You know Jonah's real bad at us.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jonah's
I
so
know.
mad at us.
So, with that, we'll pick up in 2 weeks because we are off again next week. We will not be here
Amazing.
as we will be busy playing other D&D with people. but
We could have totally snuck past.
But
Yeah,
yes.
it's okay.
there will be an encounter at the start of this next session. Good times, good times.
Kinda wanted to fight the giants anyway, so that's fine.
But yeah, we'll pick up that next time, which will be 2 weeks from now. Back here at 2 p.m. CST still. Rachel will still be live with Art on Monday, so you can join her there. But we're going to sign off on a recording here, and then we'll go do a raid in a little bit. So thank you for watching, everybody who's watching on YouTube or listening on the recording. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Have a good one. See ya.